Nowhere's a hard place to live. Real hard. Ain't no soft landing nowhere in here. You either catch on quick, or this place chew on you slow. This life don't hand out directions. Just wait. Just pressure sitting on your chest every morning. Folks think trouble kicked the door in. Nah. Trouble slick. Trouble got perfume on. Smiling at you like it already know your name, already in the room when you walk in. That's the slings and arrows, you don't hear them fly, you just feel that sting and wonder where it came from. Whole layer wrapped in dark mystery. Old magic in the walls. Wizards whispering deals they don't keep. Dragons watching from the shadows, counting bodies like loose change. Succubus love looks sweet at first, then you wake up lighter than you went to sleep. Heart tax, soul pawn. It's war out here. Quiet war. Betrayal wears silk and smile real nice. Same cats break bread with you. Be the one selling your name 2 streets over. This whole thing a stone cold trip, baby. No fair fights, no refunds. So whatever shield you walk around with, it better be battle tested. Not shiny. Not shiny. Not fresh out the armory, I'm talking chip paint. Bent edges. Blood you couldn't wash off even if you tried. Cause the layer don't care how fly you look in your armor. They care what's still holding when the smoke drifts off. If you still here tomorrow, still breathing, still standing on your square, then yeah, you's a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Layer.
I honestly, me being a guy of nature, I really don't understand what struggling means. If you can be fed every day, it might not be McDonald's, it might not be steakhouse.
I've been dropped, but that man been constantly been violating by saying that J word, which y'all been constructed not to say that. I mean, I say constructed because you can actually call whatever you want to call somebody, but he been saying Jew all goddamn night. But y'all ain't drop him though. But you've been dropping
now
me.
all night.
So this is
drop Rooster for saying it just now.
King Rooster.
Yeah, then you say
man,
it.
Well, look, drop your head on my nutsacks, mutt. Fuck you.
Hey, King Rooster.
Well, I already know what you is. State your name and your bad number.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
And your badge number?
That's what struggling is. Hold on. Before we go this, go that way.
He about to take the conversation somewhere else.
Wait.
Hey, y'all, hold on. God dang, bro. We all grown up here, bro. We done already moved the conversation. Then y'all trying to bring it back. Y'all should have clarified that a while ago.
I want to cut them off. Can I say something real quick before y'all get back into that?
Go ahead, bro.
It'll be quick. So, Mont, I got beef with you because you knocked all the air out of my joke. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear none of that Ninja Turtle logic you got up there. King Rooster, I told you, bro, you come up here on these panels cutting up, I'm burning your freedom papers, and then unlikely. Bro, cut it out, fam. You know what struggling is, man. Stop acting like you don't know what struggling is.
I do not, sir. I do not, and you don't either, because you live in America, and that is the first world country, and you have not felt struggling.
Now, what? Wait, hold on for a second. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. So, first of all, I have felt the struggle, but you got to understand,
you from my era. You probably did feel it.
You got to understand. If you came up in the 80s, you feel what I'm saying? If you ever had to go get the freaking white can of peanut butter with the white box of freaking raisins and shit, you know what struggle is, bro. So we know.
I wasn't talking about our era. I got to say that, angry man. I wasn't talking. I was talking about these 2000 and up.
Yeah. Now today I wouldn't say struggle.
Who on here is 2000?
But they do know what struggle is. That's what I'm saying. So it's kids right now who they eat.
That's what the conversation was.
Hold on. Yeah, it's kids now that's eating 3 or 4 days because their parents don't make enough money to feed them 7 days, and on top of that, they make too much money to that they don't get food stamps. It's a gray area that we seem to never talk about.
Definitely.
In our society.
It's no struggle. It's so much food, bro. It's just probably not the food that they want, but there is
it's
food.
Not
Trust
no
me,
food.
it's ridiculous. Yes.
Hold on.
Man. Come on, man. You're bigger than this.
Oh my God, it's not no food. It's crazy. Come on, stop.
Man, here's the thing, bro. Ain't no kids nowadays in America going to bed with no food like the way niggas did in the 80s, bro.
That's crazy.
Like they have food. It might not be the most nutritious food, but they have food. You feel what I'm saying?
What if your mom sold the food stamps?
Come on, bro.
She trifling.
To me, because I buy them. I buy them right now.
She trifling.
I get what y'all saying. So the mama make enough to pay for the apartment, and she don't have the money for the food. But when she go down to food stamps, they tell them, "Hey, check this out. You make too much money where you don't get any food." I get y'all think that either you've qualified or you make enough money. I'm just telling you, especially around that $35,000, they say you make. Okay.
Who you know on food stamps right now?
A whole bunch of people.
Now you know a whole bunch of people, bro.
I literally run a building. I talk to people on food stamps every day.
Hold on, man. Is anybody in your circle on food stamps?
Exactly.
Yes.
Come on, is.
No. Who?
One of my homeboys, he's on food stamps.
One of your homeboys?
Call him right now.
Tell him to pull up. Nah, tell him to pull up. That's one of your homeboys.
I'm gonna keep it gangster, bro. Ain't now nigga I associate with on a food stamp.
Nobody I know, no man on government assistance. You can't even get on that shit, bro. You gotta be broke.
We all
do not have to be broke. You do not have to be broke.
Do. Or you gotta or you gotta do a bunch of work and system shit to say that you don't have a job. You can't be making.
You just don't have to have
you
Or you don't have to have
hold on, real quick, Eater real quick. So Eater let me ask you a question because somebody just said, I asked a great question. Hey, Jay Prince. Hey, I'm gonna bring you up in a minute. I see here in the comments.
Now, watch this.
Hold on, bro. I'm talking.
Watch this.
King Rooster, I'm still
King Rooster. That's why you get kicked off because the guy that like Trey talking. Hold up.
I want to ask you, Eater, do you help your homeboy that's on food stamps?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you help them too.
No, hold on, because I think people don't understand how food stamps work. Listen, it's a reason. Hold on, no, it is a reason the Jews can get on food stamps. It's not that they're broke. What they go by is your W-2 income. I know people with business who literally got food stamps.
Hey,
but then you gotta
stop using that. Y'all gotta stop using that. Small hat people being on that. Y'all gotta stop using that. I'm gonna tell you why you gotta stop using it. Because collectively as a group, they still got the most wealth. That's goofy for them to even be doing that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's not an excuse for us to be on the mentality like, oh, well, they on it, so we can be on it. Like I thought the whole point of the black community was to try to elevate or to try to get to a better position, not to make excuses for why we still on certain stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Now you finished.
Wait, but yo, now, Ingrid, man, you're right about that.
Hold on. Let Beans go, bro. You just cut Beans off.
Good morning, Myrie. Good morning, Deborah Leonelli. If you were speaking right before you, no, I wasn't talking at all. I just started everything up. But good morning, Myrie. Good morning, Deborah Leonelli. Good morning, SD. Good morning, Rogue C. No, I wasn't speaking. I just, started it up.
Now you finished straw man, right? Because
here we go.
Because he's gonna try to say that's using them we got to stop using them as an example of what, right? Because you're not saying that those people that we using actually make a whole bunch of money and that they scamming the system, are you?
Let me see. You might need to be scamming because people that's doing the right thing ain't got no solutions. They ain't got no answers for us. What's going on, Sam boy? 4042.
That's not what you're saying, is it?
What I'm saying is,
they scammers.
So I can understand.
They scammers for sure.
What I'm saying, Beans, I don't do that, bro.
That's fine. I'm just trying to understand it because it might not even be worth it. It might not even be worth going down the road.
No, I don't do that. Come on, bro. Let me answer the question. First of all, when you have a group that's that cohesive and they support each other the way they support each other, it don't make no sense that they should be doing that.
Yes or no? Are they scamming?
No, they're not scamming technically.
Okay. So now it makes sense for me to go down this road. So when you say you can't use them, we absolutely can, because we're telling black people stop being fucking retarded and telling people who obviously need the assistance not to get it. The same way how they not scamming, most black people ain't scamming.
Hold on, you got me. Hold on, Beans, you got me. It's
not directed towards you. We're just having
but we need to clarify. But we need to clarify. Me and you are not the only person watching. We need to clarify. I'm not saying that people that need to use it should not be using it. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I know. Look, I'm from the hood. I know plenty of people that G the system all day. You know what I'm saying? They be on it and they don't really need it. You feel what I'm saying? I know people that do this all the time.
Here's what was said, though. Here's what was said. What was said was, and it's probably just because he's young and tall, even though he did correct himself. But mine said, like, people not gonna just rag on you because you're getting something. Well, that's absolutely not true, and we know it, right? For the past 5 years, that's been outside of the DNP conversation. What's been bigger than that? Right, all last year when Trump was on his whole thing and the rest of the conservatives was on their whole thing about people who get government assistance being a strain on society, even though he just spent $63 million on this war in Iran. 63 billion, I'm sorry, in a month.
Well, the reason why I
housing. See how you don't want to let me finish my sentence so people can understand? 67 billion is the entire bill for housing for the year, for the whole country. He just spent 63 in Iran, right? So that's what I'm saying. That's why I say it wasn't necessarily directed towards you, that particular part, but you can't say we can't use the small hats because we can. Because what they don't do is tear each other down for doing that. And
here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. We tear each other down for everything. But here's the thing, right? With me, my issue with it, when I see people that qualify for it, even though they don't really need it, that shit make me feel some type of way. My grandmother raised me and started out with like a $300 and some Social Security check. And she wouldn't even qualify for that shit. They wouldn't even let her get it. You feel what I'm saying? So you got elderly people that definitely need it. A lot of them can't get it. You got certain disabled people that need it. A lot of them can't get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy.
So, Anchorman, let me ask you a question. So you familiar with Nick Shirley, right?
Yeah.
The young white kid that been exposed and all the fraud and abuse.
Yeah.
So how are these people like driving $100,000 cars, establishing all these businesses, getting all this money from the government?
Because they know the loopholes in the system. They know the loopholes. Like, bro, you know how many people, and I'm not talking about that level of shit, right? But you know how many people I know in the hood that they get all sorts of assistance, and like the chick, she got the crib, she got the boyfriend, but the people don't know he really lived there. Because whenever they come and inspect, he take his stuff out of the crib and he be gone for the day and then he come back. You feel what I'm saying? He in the crib trapping, he's selling weed or whatever, making money. She doing hair. They going down to freaking Sam's Club and buying the candy, and that's the candy house, and they be selling the candy and shit. And they be, you know, they be fresh. They be at they J's and all types of shit.
100%.
They get all
I agree.
Niggas be
nah, you're right about that. My statement is only thing I'm saying is that I kind of agree that there are people of other races who actually use the system and they finesse in the system. And I believe with the amount of taxes that we pay and how that we get done and how they take from us, I don't have an issue. I'm just saying me personally. I don't have an issue with somebody taking from somebody that's taking from us. And I believe, and I don't know if everybody on the panel agree, I believe there's a lot of things that we pay for and that we do that they shouldn't be doing from us.
Well, Trey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I found out about that shit that was going on in Minnesota with the Somalians, that shit did make me feel some type of way.
Yeah, 100%.
I was like, I'm like, yo, how y'all come here from another country and y'all able to benefit from all of that shit? And you got black folks here whose forebearers were slaves and shit, and they can't even really G off like that. Because if it was us, and I said it on my live stream, I said if it was black Americans that was doing that shit, they'd been locking niggas up left and right. You see what they did with that PPP loan shit.
100%. All right, for me, right, I believe this is my philosophy and what I believe the government should do. And people might disagree, and that's fine. I believe the only people that should receive government assistance are married people.
Yeah, definitely.
I think, you know what I think?
Why is that?
Because, and I apologize, Mark. Jay Prince, I believe that only married people should get it because it shows a sense of stability. It shows family structure. And if we're going to have a community, the foundation of every community is the family structure. So if we can stabilize our communities, then we can come together and bond together as a unit of people and get some motion going in the right direction, just like some of these other cultures are doing. And then we can close the wealth gap and actually be who we were truly meant to be, as my brother P. Smurf would say.
Well, how I view marriage, first off, I don't think marriage is going to benefit no black man, and a reason unless he wants to be feminine. What the system has done, it do not promote or protect your masculinity. It don't protect your leadership. It goes against your leadership. Everything to be able to run anything, you're gonna need to be able to instill discipline for the followers, just in case they break the rules. It's almost like asking somebody to raise your kids or babysit your kids and they can't whoop their ass, and knowing damn well your kid's bad as hell, right? If you don't want your kid's ass whooped, don't bring them over here.
So let me ask you this: how do we establish a foundation in a culture with our families?
Well, I would say how can I put this? We need more community base and environment. Building something is not worth building anything in America until we build a military. So we not talking about building a military.
Jay Prince, you're going in the wrong direction. I understand what you're saying. I respect what you're saying, and I totally agree with what you're saying. But let's just have a conversation as
about
far
the families.
Yeah, because you just said we need to establish community. But how can we establish community with our family? It's not going to work.
Because I personally see my new beliefs that I've been practicing for the last 5 years, and I'm trying to get more into that. I believe a marriage is when y'all get each other pregnant, right? You get a woman pregnant, that's already a marriage. It's how the way I view it is like when a woman lay down.
So let me ask you this: Do you deal with quality women, Jay Prince?
Huh?
Do you deal with quality women?
My definition of a quality woman is a woman that's fertile, ponytail, big booty, ankle bracelet, and has high fertility.
Ankle bracelet is crazy.
Hold on. So listen. So a woman with no standards and morals, that's the type of woman you would want to impregnate.
As long as the woman's fertile, ponytail, big booty, ankle bracelet, she is highly.
You didn't answer my question.
She don't have to have morals. Morals are subjective. It's based on who narrating the story. Like all these moralities that we've been brought on is Christian based.
Okay, all right. So I got a question for you then. I got a question for you. So if me and you were neighbors, would you try to sleep with my wife?
Yes.
So hold on, and that's fine. And I knew you was gonna say that. That I asked that question purposely. So if I found out, what you think gonna happen?
I think that you should be okay with it. The same way I got to be okay with you sleeping with mine.
I don't, but I wouldn't want to sleep with your wife because we can't. Hold on, let me make the same. I'm gonna let you respond. We can't establish no community and no trust if I can't trust. That's why the Bible talks about don't covet thy neighbor's wife and all that type of stuff, because we want to make sure that there's trust. Like Angry Man, right? If me and Angry Man, me and Monk, let's say me, Angry Man, Monk, Beans, Unlikely, Peace Smurf, all of us are neighbors. Bro, I'm not finna cross none of them because I already understand there's consequences and repercussions, especially if it's to the point where we coming inside crossing each other's domain, where Angry Man let me come over his house, kick it with him, Unlikely let me come over there. If I cross one of them, I don't care how tough I am, there's going to be consequences. So guess what?
That's the thing, though, with Jay Prince. It's about, it could be consequences, but it's about violating. He want to be Charleston White. He want to be controversial. He trying to get a viral moment. So when you ask him a question, that should be easy for him to say, I don't want to sleep with your wife. No. I don't even want to come to your house when you're not there. If I got a relationship with you, I'm just talking to you. I'm gonna be cordial and respectful and civil with your wife, but I don't want to be at your house when you're not there talking to your wife about nothing.
But if we can have trustworthy people with morals and standards, then we can cut out a lot of nonsense that we don't even have. So it won't be no violence. But if I trust Peace Smurf, Jay Prince, it's gonna be violence, brother.
Well, it depends on how your wife look. I can't sit up here and tell you to trust me around your woman. She got a fat old ass. She willing to give it to me. I had to take that ass whooping. That's one. Secondly, the way we
so you're controlled by lust.
No. The way we view sex and relationships, I think that this Eurocentric standard made us view sex and all of this stuff in the wrong direction. Monogamy is not real. This is the reason why you got to go violent, because you was taught to feel entitled to a woman because she told you I do.
Okay, so Jay Prince, so watch it. Hold on.
Let me correct.
Hold on. Let me interject real quick. Let me ask you this. So you in our community, right? Let's say everybody on this panel is a community, and Peace Smurf get your wife pregnant. You gonna raise that baby? Or you want Peace Smurf to raise that baby?
Well, I believe the women should raise babies. I don't think no man should be raising babies, including I think what I'm doing.
You would have an issue with Peace Smurf getting your wife pregnant?
Bro, I'm trying to tell you something. You're not letting me finish my full thought.
All right, go ahead.
So the way I'm going, I've been moving more towards nature, and I think it's natural. I think women are more like, I look at them like a hospital. They are naturally healers. And part of healing is sex. I think that us men, by us keeping them to ourselves to feel our ego, this is the reason why we don't have a lot of
that man is out of his damn mind. And y'all keep platforming him. So shout out to the shout outs, because ain't no way. And he be saying healer when he mean a hooker.
What I'm gonna do.
Thank you, Miss Deborah Leonelli, for the Cash App. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. More people be like Miss Deborah Leonelli and hit the Cash App. The Cash App is $KNI GHGISH1. The PayPal is paypal.me/IDLNO. Let's go.
Black men, majority of black men is broken because we try to keep the women to ourselves. When a man not having sex, they say 70% of black men.
I don't want to go behind you.
They say 70% of black men that's not even fucking. That's a problem. That's the reason why majority of 70% of black men is angry, violent already. So the moment I think that if we allow our women to express themselves, we already doing it. Right? How many times you done fuck the girl? You and your homies done fuck the girl. How many times your woman cheat on you?
Hold on, Jay Prince. Hold on. You asked the question. I don't go behind my homies, bro. Period.
You gonna behind strangers because when that woman showed up at your house, she done been with a lot of dicks.
Jay Prince, can you worry about a stranger?
I'd rather have my. Come on now.
So you rather have your homeboys?
No. Go ahead and say that, Jay Prince. What you say?
So see, the thing is, we overly loving these women, right? We overly loving these women, and to the point where if we use these women for our confidence, right? We use these women for our confidence. This is why we be ready to whack something when another man. It's not so much.
No. It's not about the woman. It's a disrespect.
Bro, you keep telling me no. Every time I talk.
Because you making crazy statements. You think I'm just gonna sit here and listen to this?
But well, what the fuck then? I'm gonna speak how to well. Don't tell me how to fuck to speak.
I'm not telling you how to speak. That's not what I'm doing. We having a conversation.
We having a conversation, but every time I say a sentence, every time I say
no. But Jay Prince, you doing the same thing to me, Jay Prince.
How can you have a conversation? You keep. How can I have a conversation? No.
You know that's how Trey is. He was doing the same thing to me, bro. He's just having a conversation.
No, I'm not mad at you, Trey. I'm not mad at you. I'm trying to get my thought. I'm trying to complete my thought.
Nature. And every fucking creature in nature is territorial.
Hold on, let them have the conversation. Let them have the.
That's a great point. That's a great point. Peace Merch has made.
Well,
do you believe that? Do you believe that? Do you believe that animals are territorial?
I guarantee you, if you take 20 dogs, 10 females, 10 male dogs, they all gonna be fucking each other. Ain't no dog gonna be snubbed and said that's his dog, that's his bitch, that's my bitch. It's none of that.
Wait, hold on. Here's the problem, right? Because I get what Jay Prince is saying. There's logic in it. He just takes it to. Hold on, listen. There's logic in what he's saying. He just takes it to the extreme, right? Because typically back in the day when black folks were sharecroppers, the men didn't really raise the children like that. The boys learned from the men by working with them and doing the jobs.
So they raised them, angry man. So, come on now.
Well, no, not in the sense of what we're talking about today. When we talk about raising today, we talk about men raising children today. It's different. It's not
what you mean. Tell me your difference before
you gotta let them get the thought out.
Because today you're more hands-on. Back in the day,
you just contradicted yourself, angry man.
Bro, how can I contradict myself? You won't let me finish. Let me finish what I'm saying. Then you can say I contradicted myself.
Yeah, write that shit down, man. Let him finish his thought.
So when you look at the way we're brought up, right? Especially during the age when men start going off to work and they're not working fields and shit. Most of us are raised by women. Most of us, we go to school, the teachers we have are women. When we at home, we mostly around our mothers or grandmothers or whatever. The men get up and go to work in the morning and they come home at night. And by the time they come home, most things men do, they watch you, they see you and shit, but they don't want to be bothered, right? That was like for Gen Xers. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand what he's saying. The only problem with what Jay Prince is saying is if you try to implement that, if everybody had Jay Prince's mentality, what would end up happening is that the men that were strong enough, the men that are strong enough and violent enough to keep most of the women, they'll be the ones with most of the women. Because even if Jay Prince don't care, there's going to be a dude out here that cares. So there's going to be a dude that's like, that's my woman, you can't have her. And how he's going to enforce that is through violence.
And that's the problem. The moment men start claiming women, you cannot. Hold on, Poppy. Let me say.
Hold on, let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Let me say this. You brought up dogs. The thing about dogs are territorial when it comes to their location. They're not really territorial over female dogs, but that's not every animal.
They don't
A lion is territorial over his lionesses. There are a lot of animals that are territorial over the female. So when you talk about that, there's going to be dudes out here that's territorial whether you like it or not.
That's because he was told that once you get a woman, it's completely his, and women
that's
constantly
his nature.
but women constantly our nature been
that's man's original.
Let me say this. Our nature has been compromised based on what we was taught, and the only thing we doing is practicing. Just because we've been practicing it forever, that don't mean we got to continue practicing shit that's been hurting us. So
check this out.
That type of that type of framework has been hurting men, because what tends to happen is you get with this woman, you put all these claims on this woman, and you willing to go kill all these type of dudes whole time. She willingly want to give it up, but you get in the way. Just because you claiming this woman willing to die for that booty, that don't mean she ain't gonna want to give it up. Because the moment you go to jail, she gonna be messing with your bros. Bro, we do everything that I'm saying, we already doing it.
Bro, hold on for a second. I hear that, but hold on for a second. The ideology that men have as far as being protective over their women, that came after the nature. The nature came first, right? So the behavior you see amongst males right now, you see that same behavior in apes. You see that same behavior in gorillas. They're not gonna let you run up on a female. They're gonna beat your ass. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's the same thing with man. Man is the same way as far as his nature. Once he mates with a female, if he decides that's his female, he will fight another male over that female. That's nature.
So okay, now here's the caveat to this, right? Now the Eurocentric system told women that they only supposed to have one man throughout their whole life unless he die, right? No more than two, right? They said she had to be a virgin until she get married, and to death do his part, not to cheat on her husband. So technically they're supposed to be only one. And so clearly that's unnatural. So I guarantee you, I want to ask you this question, Angry Man. If we allow women to express their true nature, their truest nature, they already got something called no slut shaming, meaning they trying to go get fucked. If we allow women to be themselves, would you be trying to claim one woman that's out there promiscuous with other men? Because women wants to do this. We forcing them. Only reason why they're not doing it because we're going to shame them and we're going to hurt them. So they got to put on the front like they only want one man, but women want majority of beautiful women got 5 men already.
No, what you're talking about?
She got DoorDash.
Let me see. No, Myrie, we watched another video yesterday that he went on a show and tried to dominate. It was over there with Traded Truth, but it was a different video. That video the other day was about let me see, because this video today is about his interview he did with Trev from Lapeef. The video the other day that he was on, what was that about? I don't know. But today we established that everything he be talking about, even since the Black House, when it turned into the Crack House, it's all just negative. He don't never have nothing like positive that, you know, and he keeps saying that the women want to be whores. And there are women that say they want to be whores, but those women are saying it out loud. They're not saying it privately. With that being the case, I don't know why he would co-sign and go along with when he act like he don't like women. He always talking like, you know, borderline gay. And then SG is talking about, am I platforming right now? No, I'm letting him be seen again to say the ridiculous shit that he say. It's okay. But it's because they keep platforming him. It's because they keep giving him a mic. He not on my show. He don't come over here. He came over here some months ago to tell me I'm a lame, I'm a square. Yeah, but he don't come over here because I can't listen to bullshit for too long. And then we had Stan She get all in his feelings, and then look at my Nightish is so dumb, and then T is so dumb, and everybody's so dumb. Then educate us, OG. If you got the answers, what's the answers? What's the solution? You don't have to come over and be angry. Come over and give some solutions then.
She got DoorDash, she got cable bills, she got rent money, and then she got her husband.
Jay Prince, what you're talking about, what you see women doing today, that's Eurocentric shit. I don't care what the marriage concept is. What you're talking about today, women wanting to be with multiple men, that's the programming. The way women naturally are, women will naturally gravitate to whoever they believe the best man is in that village. And what will happen is this. Hold on. This is the one part that you probably agree with. Multiple women will want to be with that one man that they believe is the top tier man. That happens.
For survival.
But what you're talking about, absolutely. But what you're talking about is the perversion of women's nature. When you see them wanting to be with multiple men, that's not a natural state for a woman.
So the only reason why they will do the hierarchy thing out of survival, if you put a woman in her regular feminine place where she don't have to feel, where she can feel safe, I guarantee you, I think that they operate more in their nature today than they ever did. They just been suppressing it. This is the reason why. But pressure gonna bust some pipes every time. This is the reason why we got DNA tests. DNA tests came out long years ago. You know why we got DNA tests? Because although grandma was a good grandma to us, but grandma was fucking on granddaddy. And the babies didn't look like some of them babies didn't look like granddaddy. Right. So this always had been, it never been a time where women was completely faithful to the day they died. Only had one dick. If they did, they was the angry black woman, angry grandma.
That's still women. Hold on, that's still women. That's still women trying to find the best male. That's hypergamy. Right. That's still women trying to find the best male. If your grandma's with your granddad and she tired of him and she mess around with another dude, the only reason she didn't go with that other dude is because he didn't take her with her. He didn't take that woman with him. He didn't take that woman seriously. So what you got to realize is when you see women doing that, that's hypergamy. That's women trying their best to find the best male.
So why do they cheat on a man? Why do they cheat on a wealthy man? Why would they cheat on a wealthy man?
He just validated it, though. Jay Prince, he just validated it. He just validated it.
They would cheat on a wealthy man with a broke man all day.
Just because he's validated it, though. Just because he's wealthy doesn't mean he's the best male in that woman's eyes.
That's
exactly.
No, I'm saying.
Hold on. We gotta let other people get on. We got a whole panel open, y'all.
I want to ask you something real quick. Do you think men should try, in general, right? Majority of men should be trying to create some sort of wealth. It's just a yes or no. I'm just trying to understand something.
The only wealth that the black man has now.
Hold up, that shit off.
Who you answering?
I'm asking you, Jay Prince, just men in general.
Yes, we should. We should be trying to get the most money we can possibly get. Yes, we should.
Men in general, the only wealth I see for us men is through the kids. Kids is the only wealth that's the original wealth. Right. Multiplying yourself is the original wealth.
So Jay Prince, let me ask you a question.
When it comes to monetary, when it comes to assets, just a yes or no, do you think men should be trying to accumulate those things?
He can, but he shouldn't value it more than reproducing himself. I think that's just like prosperities. But what he should value is many babies as possible.
So that's a no.
It's an iffy. It's gray area. It's nothing all in one.
But Jay Prince,
here's
you're
what I'm
basically
trying to.
saying that a man don't have value until he has kids. Or is that what you're saying?
Come on, man.
Facts.
Come on, man. Come on, 1 second, please, bro.
That's
Because
retarded.
I've
because the
enjoyed
value.
this silly
No,
shit. I'm trying to like take it to a different place.
no, bro.
So
Don't call my shit silly
I'm not
because
talking
you
to
don't
you.
understand it. Oh, my bad, bro. My
You
bad.
shouldn't call
Thanks,
anybody
man.
shit silly. That's rude.
So
But go
listen,
ahead.
Jay Prince, what I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm trying to see if you're consistent, right? So you said
I'm
not
not.
really. That's really not a yes or no, right? What I'm trying to understand, let me frame it this way then. Outside of making kids, what else should the men be doing with their lives?
Creating his own infrastructure. The same stuff like the white man do.
So that's wealth.
If you call it that, yeah.
I mean, you can tell me what you mean by infrastructure if you don't mean wealth and assets.
Like when I hate to bring up Egyptians because y'all gonna make fun of, but when they built their own pyramids, they told their stories and stuff through the hieroglyphics and just building something as a unit collectively. I think that had more value because it established a community, established brotherhood, established infrastructure that they have created. They established their own.
Yes, we need wealth. We need wealth to be able to build whatever pyramids we're going to build again. We need wealth to be able to feed these babies. We need wealth and able to stay healthy. We need wealth. We need money, period. And I know it's challenging to get money because, like I said, we just heard 600 governmental jobs was eliminated. We heard another large number of jobs got eliminated from Oracle. Oracle just had a mass firing. When all them people get fired, then what do the next thing they do be? I'll be looking for basic little, like entry level, what they call it, entry level, no degree needed jobs. And they keep saying they're around, but where the fuck are they at? And then when they say they want to hire you, then they say, do you have 2 years of experience? Then that's not entry level. Let's go.
System.
They
didn't have no currency.
Right. So wait a minute. So that means you're talking about a collective then. So you're saying there is no individual
I don't believe in individuality.
There's no purpose for the individual male.
Well, you're gonna have an individual by default because if you create your own kids, clearly them your own children, but the children becomes a part of an environment.
Outside of the kids. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've established that. That's what I'm saying. Outside of the kids, right?
So,
what else
I do think that we all supposed to build something collectively.
Right.
That's the only thing that's gonna stand strong.
So you believe in socialism, right?
What is that?
Actually, that's communism, actually. Not so
well, communism, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would believe something moving as a unit, build something together. It would bring more, appreciation to it, it would bring more value to it. It would bring something that's more substance than a person just doing something by his own.
So here's the thing. I will say this, right? You are right now so far, because you were accused of not being earlier. You are right now so far being consistent with your answers, right? But there's a couple of things that you're just not making room for. One, it was already mentioned to you that our original nature is that men are territorial, and I think we are still territorial, right? Also, if you're talking about all of this mixing sexually of men and women, you're making too much room and not giving any consideration to diseases because people are nasty.
And incest.
Right? With diseases and condoms has a birth date. We didn't always have to worry about that.
Well, hold on. Well, but see again, right? Even so, you would have to argue that your logic is based on the condom era, right? But I don't think you are. You're arguing that this is the original nature, right? Which means you're saying this is what we were before and what we should have maintained, which would have killed us pretty much all by now.
Compromise.
Sure, right? Here's the other thing, though, right? Remember, you wanted people to let you land, right? You wanted people to let you land, right? So let me do the same. What I'm saying is this: the couple of things that you didn't make room for, that you didn't consider, was one was the filth of all of these people having sex with each other so consistently. And then 2, legacy, right? Because now you see what was happening in Jamaica where they had like a super high negative test rate for DNAs. I think it was somewhere close to 50% of the babies was coming back negative, right? Those tests. Yeah, it was something really bad, right? So that's why I was asking you if you think men should, on an individual level, be trying to create some sort of wealth or assets, right, based on legacy. Because then if everybody having kids with everybody, you don't know who your kids is, how you know who to leave anything to, right? You've been very consistent, though, in your answers. But like I said, and then the last thing is this, Jay Prince, one of the other things. Even if I agree with you that this was our original nature, right? How long ago was that? Some people think 3,000. Some people think 5,000, 6,000. Some people think 100,000. Some people think 1,000,000 years ago. Even if that was our original nature, we are, in fact, supposed to evolve, right?
Well,
and that behavior that you're talking about right now is simply it would simply be beneath us, whether we have only been around for 3,000 years or 1,000,000 years.
That's a fact. Let's move forward. Because I do agree. Some stuff just be BS.
Their attire got to change. Their whole life changes because.
Let me understand. Let me understand. Let me clarify this right there. Hold on, Nidish. So let me make sure I got this understood. Very understood, right? So to be black is to be Democrat and to be a Pookie. That's the only way that you can be black.
I think the Pookies is the one that put black people on the map. How long? Let me substantiate this. When you think about all of the wealth in the black community, and the influence, it came from the Pookies. We started rap through our Come on, can I substantiate it? Through our pain, bro. You gotta let somebody substantiate it, dude. I'm just trying to be tough.
Bro, that's some bullshit.
So you gotta let somebody.
Pookie did not put no motherfucking black people on the map, man.
Yes, they did. That's what you loud and wrong.
Get him, Smurf. Tell him, Smurf. Tell him, Smurf.
Black man on the map.
All that jealousy.
Shit.
Yes, they did. So here's
that shit, bro.
Just because you loud and wrong though.
No,
speaking fast right now. I'm not saying everything, JP.
So let me. I'm finna substantiate. When it comes to rap. When it comes to rap, when it comes to gangster movies, hold on.
Smurf,
when it comes to rap,
David and Moses was the street. Smurf.
I don't give a fuck what you're talking
David and
about.
Moses and Jacob was the street.
So when it comes, hey Trey, can I say something or no, dog?
One at a time, guys. Go.
All right, hold on. Hey, real quick,
bro, you can't even.
Real quick, hey, P. Smurf, had a conversation with him. If you say it's stupid, like have a back and forth real quick and have a meeting of the minds about the conversation.
Right, all that yelling and stuff, we ain't finna do all that.
Bro, so, that's because you over talking other people that's talking.
Bro, y'all been talking.
Go back and forth.
Dog, quit coming at me like that, dude.
Smooth. You come
Stop coming at me like that.
You want to substantiate when they
hey, quit coming at me like that. You ain't gonna whoop my ass. You ain't my daddy. You can have the conversation. But you ain't finna keep coming at me all wrong like that, bro. We all having a conversation. Who the fuck you think you is?
That's what I want to do. I really want to play cards with you.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it.
So now,
Smurf, it ain't.
What's happening? What's happening?
Nobody sit up there and tell
what's happening? What's happening? What up?
Don't worry about it, bro. You gonna see me. I promise you.
Well, until then, shut the fuck up, then, bitch.
No, motherfucker, you shut up.
Shut up.
No, there ain't no Pookie put black people on no map, bro.
Bro, so you not even allowing nobody to substantiate.
You are only relevant to them old dumbass chicks you fuck with.
Okay. So here's the substantiation.
So here's the want to for entertainment, just like they did all of those other.
You loud and wrong.
The last 10 years, the people that's been getting put on the map in our community is retarded people. Mentally retarded, and you are the greatest last example.
Okay, why you not on the map? Why you not on the map? If you supposed to be superior, why you not on the map?
And you don't even understand that shit.
Point proven. I got more influence than you do. Shut up.
That's some bullshit, bro. What you mean influence? You ain't got no influence, boy. I make shit move. What are you talking about?
So here's the back and forth.
Once again, bro.
Here's the back and forth. You just talking. I just let you go.
No.
Hey, real quick. Hey, real quick.
Hey, Trey, I can't say shit.
Hold on, real quick. Hey, let me say this. I think there's a difference between emotion on the internet and emotion in real life. Do you agree, Jay Prince?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What motion?
It's completely different, and it's more important. Motion in real life is different and more important. What's going on, Rapid One Fitness? What's going on with the my Dominican brother Fighter Complex? What's going on, Byron Hunter? What's going on, Irby Fatal? Yeah, JPB just saying shit for shock value. It's mostly for shock value. What's going on, fasting? And he know what he's saying. He just trying to say triggering things. He just want to trigger you, get you upset.
You got like what can you make shake on the internet?
Based on my voice, it's so impactful. Like let me remove myself out of it because y'all not gonna accept it if I just use
No. I know. I don't remove yourself. You're the focal point of the context.
So I believe this. What I believe. You can say it's far fetched, but I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I could, with my voice, same with Charles and White, my voice, I think I got the potential to be the next Malcolm X.
Get the fuck out of here. Bro, niggas is smoking on their own pack, bro.
I would say
smoking on their own pack.
Hey, Jay Prince. The woman is God.
Jay Prince, can I ask you a question?
JP, do you think?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. Odo. So.
And Trey, would you allow me to substantiate that?
No, I got you. No, for sure. So,
bro, you lead people.
Like I said, OTC. Hold on. So, and this is not a threat, right? We having a conversation. So I'm saying this respectfully, right? Like, I'm in Texas, right? I can put out a word and make things shake in Milwaukee. That's a fact.
Okay.
I can make somebody greet you and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Trey sent me. Respectfully.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. There's a difference between making stuff.
I can do the same thing. I have done it. I have done the same thing.
Hold on, listen what I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm just making an example. There's a difference between making stuff shake on the internet and making stuff shake in real life. I'm not saying you can't because I don't know you like that. I'm just making a statement.
So here's what I want to say because I want to go back to the substantiate my point with the putting black.
Tell us how you're gonna be Malcolm X. Go ahead.
Okay, can I substantiate the claim that where black people put us on a map? I really want to substantiate that.
Okay, I got you. Okay, let me hear that.
So the reason why I say the Pookies is the ones that gave us the voice or to be seen. When you think about a lot of the sports. A lot of those good basketball players come from the ghetto. When you think about rap, the rap really expresses our pain.
Hold on. So if Steph Curry, hold on, we gotta have a conversation. So if Steph Curry or Pookie,
Trey, Steph Curry a new age ball player though.
It doesn't matter.
I'm talking about the old. Baby. I don't even know these new players.
Okay. So is Michael Jordan a Pookie?
I think that the Pookie niggas put him on.
Lord Jesus.
He was Michael Jordan was in the ghetto in North Carolina.
No, but is he a Pookie though?
I think he was a Pookie, yeah.
No, he wasn't no Pookie though.
Allen Iverson.
Okay,
Was Julius Erving a Pookie?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Was Magic Johnson a Pookie?
I think he was. He called HIV fucking a lot of women. He called HIV fucking a lot of women, right? So I don't want to get stuck on here. Hey Trey, I don't want to get stuck on here. I want to substantiate my point, man.
It's hard to substantiate your point when you make a statement.
Hey, can you please let me get my full thought out?
Damn. All right, I'm gonna fall back. Go ahead.
Okay, so when you talk about the basketball players, when you talk about rap. A lot of times, majority of niggas in the ghetto, they rap about their pain, what they go through, police, struggles, women, bitches, trapping, drilling, woo out the bell. Right? That's another one. Gangster movies. Hold on. Even though a lot of those people that played the character that wasn't like that, but they was playing the image of ghetto gangster movies, right? The Ebonics. Ebonics is sold in rap. Right, rap, slang, Ebonics is so influential where to the point where you got white people, you got people across the globe that try to emulate everything about King Von, like in Europe,
You're wrong,
UK. But bro, could you please, bro, man? Hey Trey, man, what's up, man?
But you gotta make your point. You taking too long.
So how come you not rushing nobody else in this motherfucker though?
Ain't nobody else speaking longer than you. What you mean?
I just want to say,
I barely even.
Hold on,
y'all got it.
let me ask you a question. Hold on, Mark, real quick.
Y'all got this shit, dog. This shit corny as fuck.
Nah, hold on, and that's cool. But tell me one person that spoke more than you.
You not
bro, y'all been speaking for hours, and I just came up here trying to finish a thought.
Tell me one person that has spoke longer than you.
I would say Will, Angry, they having a conversation.
I ain't been here for damn near 30, 40 minutes. You been here for an hour and a half.
And I barely got the chance to speak. I keep getting cut off.
Who been speaking? Let's keep the conversation moving.
Yeah, I'm trying to substantiate my point, but
why are we coddling? No, that's not no conversation. No, this is the shit that I be talking about. Why are we coddling?
Hey, Mark, what I'm saying is, every time I say something,
it's okay, bro.
Hold on, real quick,
bro. If we having a conversation, can you please let people finish their thought?
Bro, you gotta make your goddamn point, bro.
Real quick,
how fast do I gotta talk?
No, JP, real quick. Are you saying that?
It seems like I'm the only one getting time.
Oh, JP, real quick. I know you're saying Pookie, right? But are you saying in general the trenches, like the illegitimacy, the lower part of black culture?
The niggas and neglect put the face black folks on the map. The butlers and the nerds didn't do nothing. They conformative. The reason why the butlers has zero impact because they try to mimic white folks. They want to live next door to them. We niggas is the only ones that create their own definition. We the only ones got our own, even though we live in this Eurocentric framework, but we created our own black society. Where we got our own rules, we create our own black society, woo out the bam. The butlers try to emulate and lives like a white man. They follow all the rules and laws of the government. They talk like the government. Hi, how you doing? My name is Jim Dinkins. I was calling from your woo out the bam. So they talk like that, right? But when you go to the ghetto, we got our own way of doing things. We told people how to soup up their cars. We told people how to sag their clothes, dress to wear their clothes. We taught people to like hit the jewelry like what Trey got on. A lot of people emulate the niggas. They don't emulate the butlers. Who emulates a nerd?
Hey, man,
so J Prince, I want to bring this full circle for J Prince before you respond.
Emulates a nerd?
J Prince, tell me if this is what you're saying.
What?
Are you saying that? No, before y'all respond, you're gonna respond. I just want to make sure we got what he's saying. You're saying that out of the mud of black culture, right? The whole world is influenced and emulates from the
ghetto.
Yeah, from the ghetto of black culture.
Facts.
I would agree with Jay Prince from that standpoint. And
I disagree. Let me tell you why. It's because black people glorify negativity and debauchery. If that's the only reason I can even possibly concede to that shit is because black people sold negativity to the white motherfuckers that was willing to give them $1. If black people was more educated and more about culture and more about organization and more about education, we wouldn't have to worry about niggerdom. But because niggas like to stay dumb as fuck for some fucking reason, and niggas like to glorify dumb shit like the prison culture and like drug culture and pimp and hoe culture, niggas think that that's the best shit around. The problem is that you got you said
y'all butlers don't have your own culture.
Listen,
y'all got the white man's culture.
I was
y'all
never listen. This is why I cut in, right? The reason I cut in is because y'all act like all niggas don't evolve. And for the niggas that don't, no, I'm not missing the point. The problem is that niggas is glorifying niggas being stuck. How the fuck is here's my point. Here's my point. You putting value. You putting wait. I got you, but hold on. You're putting value. You're putting stop.
was kings and queens too, nigga.
You're putting value. You're putting value. You're putting. Hold on, wait, stop.
That had money,
Jesus Christ.
Family was renowned. See, and but because your stupid ass brain, you so goddamn brainwashed by the white.
So how the fuck? Wait. So wait, OTC. So how the fuck can you say? How the fuck can you say? Wait. How can you say we come from kings and queens and yet we glorifying the bottom of the barrel, nigga? What the fuck is you talking about?
We're not glorifying.
Is it really bottom of the barrel?
We're having a conversation about what is. Right?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. This is what's being missed. He's talking about kings and queens. He's talking about how black people came from kings and queens, and yet now we're talking about how it is that Pookies put black people on the map. That doesn't even fucking make sense.
Hold on, Mark. Before you go, listen. Hold on, OTC, real quick. Listen, think about this, right? Will has a very valid point, Mark.
He doesn't.
I don't think so.
Okay, Beans, that's fine. Okay, so let me make my point. So again, Mark, like Will just said, it's us putting out the dumb stuff.
And people buying it.
Hold on. If we don't put out the dumb stuff, how is that? Why? Okay, well, why?
We won't have no influence.
Hold on, Jay Prince, you complain about people talk. So
I'm sorry about that.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are there a lot of black mentors out here?
Of course.
No.
Hold on. I'm saying yes, it is, bro.
It is.
Not enough.
Now, why aren't the black mentors that are in the neighborhood taking their own resources, helping these young men? Why is that not being? I'm talking a month only. Why is that not being glorified?
That's the point.
Why is it not being glorified?
Too much.
It's not that it's not being glorified. It's that it's not glamorous to consume.
It's not glamorous to consume. But hold on. But again, bro, respectfully, I'm trying my best not to pull no rank, bro. So much. What I'm saying is this: you agree that we got put on the map for the debauchery and the nonsense, correct? So why can't these same people go find the people in the hood that's really out here helping these young men, put millions and millions of dollars behind them, and create these programs to help our neighborhoods and our communities?
Because it will be us fighting against nature, and it's unnatural. No, I'm not saying that we shouldn't fight against
fighting against nature. How?
Yeah, so the cream rise to the top, right? So what I'm saying is, if we can tell, we can tell people what not to like.
You yawning because you about to lie, but go ahead.
I'm about to sneeze. We can tell people what not to like and what not to consume. We can say people. We can say humans. Stop watching boxing. Stop watching fighting. Stop watching gladiators. Stop all of that type of stuff, right? But it's human nature to consume those things and to want to consume those things.
So it's human nature. So you saying it's human nature to gravitate toward the nonsense? Is that what you're telling me?
I think it is human nature to gravitate towards the nonsense.
Oh my God, that's crazy, bro.
But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. Hold on, that's besides the point, right? Jay Prince's point is not.
It's not human nature. It's socially engineered to be that thing, because when you're that thing, that's justification to do what they want to do to you. So if you think JP is making sense, he's saying that criminals should be the head. Now, don't get me wrong, America celebrates its criminals. I don't know how many Billy the Kid movies we've seen. I don't know how many Al Capone movies we've seen. They do glorify the criminal. And at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, you want to be able to defend your home. But to be technically honest, it's not the best situation. The best situation is what he calls butlers. We need more butlers that's going to be stepfathers and mentors and coaches and all of this shit. Because if everybody is cutthroat like he's talking about, nothing gets established. Nothing gets done. It's just about individuality. Screw everything. Take everything. It all belongs to you. It's just individuality if we go along with what he's talking about.
y'all looking at it idealistic, right? Jay Prince is saying that our most influential figures, even all of the dances that black people used to do. Let's take it back to like the twist and the shake and all the stuff from the 60s. That came from poor blacks. It didn't come from the rich blacks.
But here's the problem with what y'all are saying. Here's the problem with what y'all are saying. Okay, the problem is the premise that Jay Prince is coming from off the rip. He's acting as if all of the most influential black people that came from the ghetto were Pookies. All of them weren't Pookies.
That's the misconception.
Most of them were.
What he said.
Hold on for a second. Hold on.
Most of them were.
Hold on. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. You just view them that way. Hold on.
It was
you
mixed.
look at somebody.
You had Pookies, you had some that was in higher class positions. It wasn't just one way.
Bro, listen.
So
that's history. That's not whether you like it or not.
Malcolm X, bro.
Why are you doing that, Smurf?
So here's the thing. Here's the thing, right?
Bro, I ain't saying nothing the whole show.
But I'm saying, why you would like we having a whole other conversation? Why are you trying to make it?
Yeah, you coming up, people are raw.
Like, don't make it about him personally.
No, I'm not. First and foremost, I don't even give a fuck about that no longer. Because now we in the conversation.
I understand why Smurf mad because he feel like JP is like uplifting.
I wish my brother Smurf wasn't mad.
He can't tell me what to uplift.
Because Angry Man was talking on the OTC.
No, look, you just missed the whole thing. Angry Man was really about to show you something, to be honest with you. And me and this nigga goes at it. But where he was going is exactly where we need to go. Because I want to thank Trey after Angry Man make his statement, because I just looked up some shit that I would have never have done if he wasn't having this conversation. Go ahead, Angry Man.
So here's the thing, right? You can't. The problem is you pathologizing black people, which is what white people do.
Yes.
All of the black people that just because they come from the ghetto, just because they had a hard background, it does not necessarily make them a Pookie. Okay, you look at somebody like Ellsworth Bumpy Johnson, who was a gangster, right? Yeah. Ellsworth Bumpy Johnson was educated. That brother was extremely intelligent. That brother played chess. That brother could quote Shakespeare. Okay, so the problem is we take this. When I talk about
Bumpy Johnson, you talking about the drug pen?
Yes, Bumpy Johnson. Yes.
Right, but he was a drug kingpin though.
Okay, but
let me see. Yeah. Let's do this, huh? Cause she's a knight now, huh? I gotta get on top of that. Let's see. Shout out to the night, TMKC in the building.
What you got going? I'm not knowing. It just ain't flowing. We not growing. Ever run and find out? Yes. Ever run and find out? We truly don't play around, boy. We do the Dougie till we get down, boy. I ain't said it's facts.
Shout out to TMKC in the building. The night is in the building. You get so angry when people cut you off.
Listen to what I'm saying. Because here's the problem. The definition of Pookie, right? Mm-hmm. So here's the problem. When you say Pookie,
we hear you just low and you shouldn't be talking.
So here's the problem, right? When I say Pookie, when I talk about being a Pookie, I'm talking about when I'm out here doing, not accomplishing shit. not doing nothing that I should be doing, right? When you look at black people that you're labeling Pookie, a lot
That's
of
not what I would.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to clarify.
That's not the type of Pookie. It's an umbrella of stuff like a Bobby Johnson.
Are you saying? Is this what you're saying? Are you saying that the majority of the influence from black culture comes from people that were downtrodden, people that were in the struggle, people that were impoverished?
Impoverished, then they probably sold drugs and had a success story, or got seen.
Okay.
You know, them went to prison, had a lot of women, a lot of kids.
Okay, stay right there, right?
Pimping.
Stay right there. Now, even
shout out
though,
to Ice-T.
Hold on. Now, even though you can use examples like Brother Malcolm, because Brother Malcolm had that type of lifestyle, right? But you also have people like James Baldwin. You also have people there are numerous black people that didn't really do a lot of those things that we'll attribute to a Pookie, but they were extremely influential in black culture. So you can't just say
like who?
Yes. I just gave you
Angry Man.
You
but
gave me
this is what
one,
I thought
James
you-
Baldwin.
hold on, I'm sorry, Angry Man. This is what I thought.
Hold on, how are we
doing the right
defining
thing,
Pookie?
but I was hoping that you took it a little further. Right. The point is this, Jay Prince, is that we have something called recency bias. Right. Y'all was using a specific statement saying put black people on the map. I guarantee you, without hogging the mic, 10 words or less, nobody could tell me what that means. What does that mean?
I could.
We said, put us on the map. The Pookies, put us on the map. The DJ, what does put us on the map mean?
Without recency,
let me say this right quick,
recency.
Mom, before you go. Let me say this right quick before you go. So the mere fact that not only that not only that we got financial resources from it, not only that we got movie scenes, not only that we got music and all that and played and woo out the band, right? But we also got white people trying to done adopted that y'all call low shit. They the ghetto. They trying to act like they the ghetto boys, and the young black boys is talking white now. So what they did was they stole our nigga culture from us.
Jay Prince,
You're wrong.
If it was so bad,
it don't matter because it's his premise. So here's what I'm saying. So when you say again, 10 words or less, you niggas can't fucking do it. That's why I hate black people.
I can do it.
Us on the map. That means money, right?
I could do it.
Not only just money, not only just money.
I can do it. I can do it in 10 words.
The influence, Beans, the influence. A lot of opportunity come from a lot of opportunity doors open up because of the ghetto guys.
But Jay Prince, I want to ask you a question since this is your premise.
All right,
I can do it in less. I don't have to be long-winded about it.
Hold on, real quick.
10 words or
Hold
less.
on 1 second. Brother Nims, go to child. What to do? Y'all dumber than me with a serious face, and he meant that SHIT. Hold on 1 second. J Speed with $5. Most black people start out being Republican, Abraham Lincoln Party. Let me see. Hold on. We got two more, y'all, real quick. Pookie was actually a gay dope fiend, and Ray Ray would be a thug.
This nigga's crazy.
Uncle B streaming now month, the JP Whisperer, from ladies to Pookies.
He funny.
It's crazy work.
I do it all.
So I like that one.
And that's your fault, Trey.
Games.
Oh, listen, bro, listen. I promise you, I'm a cook. I promise you, I'm a cook, month. I promise you.
So Beans, you said with or without recency bias.
But still, let me.
I said that's our problem, right?
Okay.
I'm trying to get somebody to say 10 words or less.
And I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it. Do y'all know who Thomas Sowell is?
That's already 7 words.
Right. Do y'all know who Thomas Sowell is? It's 7. Right. Yeah. He explained the nigga. It was manufactured. Absolutely. And it was let me say this. It was manufactured. It was created. And listen, your slave master speaks English. He's the one who said can't, don't, won't, and all that other shit. So when JP is up here saying that the Pookie, no, your slave master talk like that. He did it first.
No.
I really was putting all my faith in the fact that you were about to actually answer the question.
Boy. And there's such thing called proper English. We have broken English.
Jay Prince, listen now for a moment because you've been talking the most up here. I've been quiet the most.
That's a lot. It's called proper English.
You're wrong, sir. White folks was sagging their pants first.
White folks said Ebonics.
When? Show me.
No,
The slave master.
When? Show it.
Listen.
Show it.
Don't even engage in this. This is off track of what we're talking about.
You did not speak English, sir. You spoke whatever you spoke.
I understand that, but there's a such thing called proper English.
The first people saying can't, won't, don't, ain't.
They was speaking broken English.
This why y'all can't. This why y'all can't stay on topic. Y'all always go left.
Answer the question. Mon said he
no, I'm not. Wait. Sir, I'm not going left. 1 second. Wait. I don't want to yell. I don't want. They start talking loud. I am answering the fucking question. You're just not listening. The nigga was created.
Hold on.
I asked you about nigger. I'm saying, what do we mean? What does that mean?
He's calling a pookie was manufactured. I'm simple. What I'm saying.
Manufactured. We got to answer. Okay, let's move forward.
Hold on. So, okay, I'm gonna answer Bean's question so he'll stop screaming. Put us on the map. Put us on the map means risen to be the most influential group in the world.
Okay, is that money? Yes or no?
It's culture.
No.
Okay, so
it's culture.
Culture, right? It's culture. So right now, here's the thing about it. Now y'all just made Nidish's point. Because if it's culture, then you lose the argument because that ain't our culture.
No, we don't.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. No. Wait, hold on for a second.
It's not our culture. It's manufactured. It's not ours. It's what was taught to us. And it goes on and 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 on. They've been in Chicago. The first people doing drive-bys was small hats, Irish, Italian, and all of that. Way before these black folks got into it. So the gangster, the thug, and all of this stuff is their story. We did it afterwards. That's why you got dudes now calling themselves Benny Siegel. Benny Siegel was a white man. Benjamin Siegel was a white man. Bugsy was a white man. Meyer Lansky, a white man. Al Capone was a white man. What he called himself? Irv Gotti. John Gotti was a white man. All these people was white folks. John Dillinger, Bonnie and Clyde, Billy the Kid, all of them was white folks. And that is America's thing. America loves violence. And they glorify violence. And the way you know that is because look how many Al Capone movies there's been. Scarface, even when it got to Al Pacino. And they embellished it and turned it something else. That story's been told over and over and over again. I don't know how many people have played Doc Holliday, from Kirk Douglas to Val Kilmer. I don't know how many people. I mean, all this stuff they glorify violence. You think we're the people that have the glorification of a violence? You're just wrong. And then a lot of these dudes is CB4. There's a real Rick Ross, and then there's the rapper. There's a real 50 Cent, and then there's the rapper. There's a real, you know what I'm saying? These people are cosplaying other things. I mean, but shout out to Jay Prince for being confused and yelling about it. He has to stop being platformed. Y'all making him seem greater than what he is. Y'all can look at that show anytime. That is Trader Truth Teller No 304 show. The link will be in the description if you want to go and watch it. Let me make sure I do exactly that and put the link in the description. If you look at the thumbnail, that's the black house burning down. That's the black house behind him burning down. Let's move forward. Let me see. We got 39 people in the building. And we got 17 likes. Please hit the like button. If nothing else, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Subscriptions are free. Hitting the like button is free. We got 39 people in the building and 17 likes. Please hit the like button. F around and find out. F around and find out. We truly don't play around, boy. We do the Dougie till we get down, boy. I ain't said ish. Facts. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Coughing in the mic. Trace moving, Jay Prince. That was a whole big deal. Tahiri. Let's go here. What's going on, Hink? Salute. Let's go over here and see what what he calling himself now? Shampoo. Let's see what Shampoo talking about.
And you walking on that side of the street, but there ain't nothing but black people in Baltimore.
I'm about to say they on both sides of the street.
And that means pure trouble. Doesn't it? Oh, I love it. Nah, I'm just kidding.
You get your history if you're looking for it, though.
I saw a video that, well, anyway, we'll get to it. How you doing, man?
I'm cool when I'm at work.
I made the biggest mistake of my life.
Oh, what's that?
I listened to Snoop Dogg's whole new album.
What
is wrong with Snoop? What the hell happened to Snoop Dogg?
Oh, I ain't got to ask now.
10 till midnight.
Gee, that's the name of it?
Yes. Who put money behind that piece of garbage?
I started to. I said, no, I'm gonna let somebody else. I'm gonna hear some other people see what they talking about. Okay.
No, it sounds like some old funk. I don't know what it is. I don't care. And I guess I like Snoop Dogg. Never been a big fan.
Yeah, not a big fan, but I like him though. He's cool.
Yeah, he cool.
He's come to the cookout. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he should let his dreads go. Let him go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's starting to look like Stevie Wonder.
He be having on them old them chicks, he be having on bonnets and all that crazy.
Yeah. The hide the fact. Yeah. We know what you're doing. We're very smart in 2026. If your hair's too black, it probably ain't yours, right?
It probably ain't the color.
Man, you married? Get any ass? You getting any ass?
No, I ain't getting no. No, I don't got no ass.
No, I said, did you get any ass? It's hump day. Hump day. Huh?
No, not today, not yet.
Oh, you gonna take some today?
Right now.
You gonna take it? You gonna take some?
No, I don't need to take.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I hear you. Some people do. And they should be in prison. They should be in prison.
Yeah, off with their head.
Yeah.
Off with their head. That part.
Did you see King T.I. and Tiny's son getting stopped by the cops over the
No. Oh no.
Oh, he's
TMZ got him.
TMZ.
Oh no. I'm gonna look that up when I get off.
Oh man, he was talking back to the cops, talking reckless.
I can see it. I can see it.
No, I ain't gotta get out the car. That's what he said to the cop.
I was talking to a Lyft rider I had the other day, and he was saying the same thing about King.
What'd you say?
That's crazy. I had a Lyft rider the other day, and he was saying the same thing about King.
Yeah, yeah.
What you're saying?
These damn rich kids.
Wow.
Rich. Wait, how do you say it? Rich, fake gangsters, kids.
Yeah.
Everybody's fake. There's no real.
You don't want no part of these trenches for real.
Who's the realest? Who's the real?
No part.
Yeah, but who's the realest nigga out there? Never mind T.I., never mind Snoop Dogg, never mind 50 Cent. Pooh Shiesty's father, nigga. Don't get it twisted.
And the mother.
Oh, them niggas is down for it. Put his son in danger.
Pooh Shiesty is the product of his product.
That's right.
Yeah.
His father must be proud of him.
Yeah, he's proud of him.
Yeah.
He's proud.
Don't be no punk, son. Do that time.
Yeah.
Anyway, let some callers get in.
All right, go ahead, Shine.
Pause. Hit that Cash App. Shampoo 56.
You know I got you, Shine.
I appreciate $2, nigga. Showing niggas some love. I gotta fill up that goddamn V8 Cadillac. I just got out the shop. Oh, I'm gonna tell you how this Indian man tried to flim-flam me. Nigga, you gotta get up early in the morning, brother.
Howdy.
All right, brother. Nice seeing you guys out there. Hello there in TV land. He prevented me from branding the show. I just want to see how the phones work. How the phones sound, everybody? Thumbs up. We need a pic for the gram, Shammy. What pic? Of me? I look horrible in pictures. Hell, I look horrible in real life. Hello? Hello? Frisco? Hello?
I will not disagree.
My wife said I was cute this morning. Isn't that something?
Been the same person for years. What else you gonna say?
I'm telling you, bitch probably lying.
Hey, this is
Come on, man, get your pillow out your mouth.
Get the pillow from underneath your stomach.
Yo, you sound muffled, brother. Call back in, brother.
Oh, my bad. Ho. I'm right here.
What did you do?
Yeah, the mic is muffled and low. Hank, I was on Trader Truth Teller. Trader Truth Teller is a he's a trainer. He's a strength and conditioning coach. We know him in real life as Blu-ray. He trained Errol Spence boxing. That's who I was on. I was on his channel. He be talking about me right around. He said that a dude named Willie Beeman over there. Willie Beeman was a character from the movie Any Given Sunday. If I'm not mistaken, Jamie Foxx played Willie Beeman. Yeah, he said I'm scared because Willie Beeman's gonna drive me. They be talking about me falling asleep. I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm old. What else he say about me? They say a lot of stuff about me, man. But yeah, his show is called Trader Truth Teller is the channel. He has another channel called No 304 Show. No304 SHOW. That's where I was at. I don't go a lot of places now. I pop up on a Sharon channel every now and then. I pop up on Bomb Cherry every now and then. I go over to Uncle Tom channel every now and then. but I don't go a lot of places. I'm trying to get my channel back to monetization. I need subscribers, get up to the 500 count. My watch hours are pretty good. We very close with the watch hours. Other than that, we just, we're here every day trying to have the conversation with the beautiful people. Shout out to the shout outs. Right now, we're looking at King of All Blacks. Used to be on Howard Stern. He got the name Shampoo over there with Troy Terrain when he used to be over there with a Star from Star and Buck Wow show. It used to be Shampoo. What's the girl name? Number 9 was the other guy, and the girl name is Dana, the real Dana. It was Dana, Shampoo, and Number 9 with Star. That was some of the best Star you was gonna see. And then Star moved on, and they had to go on.
Different.
I had it on speakerphone. My bad. Trying to be fancy.
Oh man, anyway, how you doing, man? Everything good?
Yeah, I'm all right. I ain't called in a few weeks, man. Everybody got a segment they want to do now.
Everybody got a what?
A segment. This will be the last segment of what's up with that.
What segment?
I'm not doing it no more. This is my last one. What's up with that? What
are you talking about? I'm lost.
Okay. What's up with people that tell you what to do while they see you doing it? What's up with that? Like I might be doing something. Hey, yeah, go ahead and what's up with wardrobe malfunction?
What the hell was he talking about? I mean, I like the guy, but what in the hell was he talking about? And I'm a pretty bright guy. I couldn't make it out. Nah, take that headset off. What headset? Oh, I thought you was talking to me, Honey Grip. Hi, Honey Grip. Hello there, TV land. Oh, Sammy, you asked for this sec. Oh, I forgot. Call back in, man. I think this is him. I'm sorry. Hello, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Just the way I want to be loved.
La 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 la.
There's always
I like to do. Come on, let's get on track. Yeah, you go first, and I'll join in.
Your personality
has those charms, and you love me, baby. Just the way I want to be loved. Are you the guy that wanted to do the segment? Fucking asshole. The guy that wanted to do the segment, call back in, man. I'm sorry, man. Come on, please. Please. I'm begging you, please. Oh, man. Shout out to Miss Jones. She called me. Said, hello. Hey, Shammy. That was nice. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me say hello. Lakers fan 1988. I'm calling you out. Did you give up $2? Shampoo 56. Hot sauce 19. I like that. Hot sauce 19. 5 Pillars Fitness. That's my man that gave me the advice. I think he gave me the advice of marching while I walk. I do that now. Yeah, Shane. Hello, Louisiana. Come on.
What's up, man? It's the mailman, man.
The mailman. Yeah, I'm gonna put up with your phone call. It sounds kind of choppy.
Oh, hold on. I'm about to turn the truck off. I'm in the truck right now.
You know the mailman. I'm thinking I'm the school guy.
Nah, yeah. I don't be around kids.
Yeah. Well, he does. He likes to be around kids. He likes to help them.
Yeah, he likes to be around them early in the morning and shit.
I don't know about early in the morning. What are you talking about?
Yeah, if you're a bus driver, you got to be.
Oh yeah. I got it. You're right. It's like early in the morning.
And late in the evening too, he got to see the motherfuckers again.
He sees them coming and going.
Hey, you know where all the little kids live in his neighborhood.
All right, come on, enough with the kids. How you doing, man? Everything good?
You started this shit, bro.
with their little hands.
Look at you. Hey, bro, you going far now.
Don't kids have, hold up. Come on, don't get crazy. Don't kids have little hands?
Yes, they do.
All right, come on. We don't have to get punch drunk. I mean, we're not shy.
Okay, so why you getting crazy when I say he know where the kids live? He's a bus driver.
I don't know. The way you said it sounded creepy. It sounded like a creep. There was nothing wrong with what you said. It's how you said it. Oh, but you know anything about Eric Swalwell that resigned from Congress, and he was the front runner in the front runner for the next governor of California?
Nah, I don't know nothing about that.
Wow, damn. Anyway,
I don't know nothing about that.
I'm gonna ask somebody. What happened to the show?
I mean, I don't know the politicians in California, bro.
Flip said no more show. That's what he said. But anyway, no, Honey Grip said, what happened to the show with Flip and Miss Jones?
Oh, what happened to that show? I've been waiting on it to come. I've been waiting in the waiting room and nobody coming on.
Me too. I've been waiting with you. I'm sitting right next to you, waiting. Yeah, okay.
Man, that's crazy. What happened to Flip? They made a whole other show now.
No, he's busy, man. He's doing a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Miss Jones busy too.
Show. You seen it? You seen the show he just dropped with the girls fighting and
No, what's that called?
I don't know. It's like some type of reality show.
I don't know. I never heard that. I don't know. I'll Google it. But anyway, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man.
Enough about everybody else. It's about me and you. What do you think 50 Cent calls 50 Cent trolls Gucci, calling him a snitch? What is he?
I knew that was coming.
No. Everybody's mad at Gucci, man. Nobody's mad at Pooh Shiesty.
You gotta put yourself in Gucci Man's shoes, right?
Yeah.
Because that's just like if you made a business, like if you got your business up and running and you making millions of dollars off your business, right? And then I come in the building, I say, sign your business over to me right now. And it's like, bro, why would I give away everything I built just because you robbing me?
Yeah, but that's not what happened. What allegedly happened was he wanted to get out of his contract or something.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's the business.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the business. Because he owed Gucci Man millions of dollars. That's just like him just walking away with all Gucci Man money. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, he owes Gucci. I'm not really indulged in this story, but I think it's crazy for somebody to throw their whole life away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when you're a rapper, you sign a contract for so many albums or so many years.
No, that's true. That's true.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and he only dropped one album.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. So he's in the hole for about 3 more.
He's in the hole.
But what did Pooh Shiesty think if he got out of his contract? What was he going to do? Sign another deal and make millions? I don't
Yeah, he was going to go to sign another deal, which was he was going to end up in the same situation a couple years down the line anyway.
Why you say that?
Because you keep signing contracts. The contracts got you in the hole. The real reason he mad because Gucci and his cousin Big Scar, it didn't end well when his cousin died. You know what I mean?
Who died?
A dude named Big Scar is Gucci Mane's artist.
He lost and we won.
But it was also
what's his name?
Cousin.
Shampoo don't know what's going on at all. It's just content. He got a soundboard, y'all. He has a soundboard. He's just hitting buttons.
Bitch!
He has a soundboard. He's hitting buttons. He want to know y'all thoughts We got 30 some people in the building. What we got? We got 32 people in the building. We asked them could they hit the like button. Let's see, it was 17 the last time I checked. Let's see now, what is it? Have y'all hit the like button? We had 17, now we got 23. We got 23 people out of the 32 people that hit the like button. Let's see. We got 2 subscribers to the channel. Yes, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to that 500. We got 33 people in the building now. We gained 1. Please engage with the channel. We need your money, we need your likes, and we need your subscriptions. And the people in the chat will love to talk to you. They need somebody new to cuss out. They love to see a new name pop up in there. Spend a couple dollars and get a wrench. We need active participation if you don't mind. We would love for you to, be an active participant. We see people are in multiple places. We see all of the stuff. We see all of the stuff. Yeah. Let me see. We got multiple things going on. We got multiple things going on. We actively gonna play the game with those that is playing the game. Why not? Let's do the thing. Let's see. We don't know everybody. We don't know everybody, but we know some of the folks. We know some of the folks. Let's holler at the some that we do know. Who else is on while I'm on? It is 5:04 in the a.m. Let's see. Messy Michonne is woke. Who she got over there? I know UFO. I know Prime. Let's talk to them. Let's talk to them. I know her. And I know Prime. Let's talk to them. I know UFO from Black Man Unfiltered. Let's see. Let's see. What we got popping? What we got popping? Let's see who live. Rembrandt Princess, don't know you, but you're live. Let's see. Miso, Kwame Brown, we know Kwame. Let's see. Messi Michon. Not a whole lot of people. Not a whole lot of peoples. Turner's Sanctuary. She got her breastises out early in the morning. She trying to show off a little something. Let's see, what did she be talking about? I don't know, but her face is real close up in the camera. I'll check her out later on or something. Check her out later on or something. It ain't easy doing this here thing we call YouTube. Beauty does not make you valuable. Who is that arguing? That's a pretty intellectual and Willie Beeman. Yes, man. I be like, what's her name? Rihanna. Work. Let me see you turn. And all of the la. 34 people in the building. Show over already. No, it's not. I'm just looking around the rest of the web to see who else is on. Who else is popping?
It was also Pooh Shicey's cousin.
Pooh Shicey?
They was both.
I'm confused.
They was signed to the same label.
What'd you say? Go ahead. Start all over. Who's what?
Him and his cousin was signed to both Gucci, right?
It's something about you that's very boring and uninspiring.
All right, man.
No, but I mean, keep going, because it might change. Now, what'd you say?
Boring and very uninspiring. That could be said for quite a few people. Yet they still get the eyeballs. Yes, come up out of the clouds. People in the chat will love to talk to some new people. They will be nice to you. They won't be mean. Come on down. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, all of this shit. We need your money.
You know?
You want me to talk crazy? That what you want me to do?
I don't want you to talk crazy. I want you to repeat what you just said.
I said Pooh and his cousin was both signed to Gucci.
Pooh Shicey, and it's got you. I'm with you.
And his cousin died while Pooh Shicey was in jail.
Good for him. How did he die? He's a young guy. Imagine he's a young guy. How did he die?
He died from overdosing on drugs. He overdosed on drugs. He overdosed on fake perks. Hey, bro, you is a fucking demon, bro. You a demon.
Yo, if you overdose and die, right, and you're not by yourself, you with other people, doesn't that ruin everybody's night?
I swear, like, people just don't even want to do the drugs no more.
I know. Why'd you have to die?
People like, damn, you had to overdo it, nigga.
You had to die.
That nigga felt himself about to die. He didn't tell nobody.
Oh, yeah. But God, it's terrible. Why are we laughing? Anyway, so now go ahead.
So, yeah, his cousin died while he was in jail, and Gucci Man didn't even want to pay for the funeral, right?
Oh, yeah, man. Why should he have to pay for the funeral?
I don't Gucci Man did.
Wait, slow down.
Okay,
Why does he have to pay for the funeral?
Because he was signed to him as an artist.
So? Why do I have to pay for his funeral? Doesn't he have parents?
I mean, you're right. You're 100% right. You 100% right. But you know how broke motherfuckers in the hood think.
Yeah. Now Gucci Man. Now Gucci Man's his father.
Exactly, because if he worked at Coca-Cola, they wouldn't pay for his fucking funeral. You see what I'm saying?
What'd you say?
I said if he worked at a factory, they wouldn't pay for the funeral.
Of course not.
That's what I'm saying. But
I never could
Gucci
understand that logic.
Yeah. Gucci Man sent them $10,000, right?
Well.
And they said, why you sent us a little ass $10,000? So they got mad because he only sent 10.
Gucci Man. Oh, for the funeral.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for a funeral.
I'm breaking the story down to you. I'm just breaking the story down.
Got you.
You hear me? They got mad because he only sent 10.
Mm-hmm.
So the family, they like, you supposed to be this rich. You only sending us $10,000 now. He like, that's enough for a funeral.
Bitch, that's why I am rich. Shit, bitch, that's why I'm rich. I ain't giving it away.
Gucci Mane told them to send back his artist chains that he had gave him.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
The dead guy.
Yeah.
Gucci Mane told him to send him back the chains. And the family was like, nigga, you not getting these chains? And it was the whole thing about chains, bro. You
you're some storyteller. Hey, you know what? When they big now, but my kids were little and they needed to go to sleep at night, I would call you. Yo, talk to my kids for a second. They can go to sleep. No, I'm just kidding, man. It's a crazy story. I never could understand nigga logic. You know what I'm saying? I signed to a record company. They're gonna bring me out of the so-called ghetto and make me famous. And then they're supposed to pay for my funeral. They're supposed to be my father. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then the crazy part is,
I would call my father. If I got signed, I would call my father. Daddy!
He hadn't even made no money yet.
Huh?
That guy who died, he hadn't even made no money yet. Like that.
Why we keep going back to him? What's his name?
No, I'm saying, because that's the real reason that all this went on.
What's his name?
With Gucci and Pooh.
What's his name, the guy that died?
Big Scar.
Big Scar is going to become little. Watch. Watch. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Because somebody might come up to me. What happened to, I seen what's name got a new video out. Scar Lip. Remember her?
She ugly as hell.
Oh, come on. I think she's cute. I do.
You do?
Yeah, I think her whole aura is cute. Like,
She like a good, like, you hit her up around
she's
like
a good
1 in the
girl.
morning type.
No, come on. Who do you look like? You think you some prince?
I ain't say I'm a prince, but I just got my preference on women.
Who do you look like that's famous? Go. Seriously, come on.
I don't know, bro. I don't really look like nobody famous.
Are you handsome?
I mean, I've been told, yeah.
You've been told you handsome?
Yeah,
okay.
A lot of women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you.
Come on, man. Hey, I'm the man. Hey, I'm the mailman. In my uniform, all the women want me. Bro.
Oh, come on. I've never heard no woman say that she gets wet from a mailman's uniform.
Yeah.
I mean, I can say a cop or fireman. Cop or fireman, yes. Mailman? I don't know.
Okay. I bring them they checks, nigga.
Yeah, them old Social Security checks. Them goddamn women.
I got a lot of cougars, nigga, bringing them they checks.
I see that. Oh, yeah. I can see old.
Yeah, shout out to the shout outs. Salute to Taz in the building. I looked at a couple of Taz things. I looked at a debate he had. Good stuff. Shout out to Taz. I'm over there looking at psychopathia. I don't really understand what psychopathia mean, but yeah, I was over there looking at psychopathia. I watched a debate about segregation and integration. Good stuff. Shout out to the shout outs.
Salute to Shampoo. Yeah, it used to be Shampoo, Dana, and Number 9 over there on Troy Terrain on a Star Report. Let me see. Let's go through a couple of them. Maybe we can catch up, with some of that old school. Little old school boogie woogie. Close up that more modern thing and get to this old thing. Let me see. Wagwan. Let's see. Here go a show with Dana. Let me see if I can go find me one with Shampoo. Find one with Number 9. Let's go see if we can do that. We'll go him and Dana. Troy Terrain, also known as Stara. There we go, Stara.
Great discussion tonight. Wait a minute. Boy, you. Hey, girl, you came up on this show. What was it, last week? And these niggas said, yo, I'm trying to holler at Dana. What did you do?
I didn't do nothing. I'm just me.
Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Styling and profiling. You and I talk every other day, and you're doing the damn thing. I appreciate you so much, and you help me as you and Deez and Amy with just different ideas and topics and things. You sent me a text when I went to my break saying you don't want low-income housing near you either, like Dave Chappelle, right?
Yeah, because I don't really have too much to say on the Dave Chappelle cat, but just a couple of things. First, no one never came to Cat Williams' defense when he is dragged, whether it's by the media or other comedians. Right. Black people are not a monolith. We don't always have to get along. So I stand by Cat Williams. I love Dave Chappelle, but I stand by Cat Williams in that regard. He a grown man and he can say and do as he please. But as far as Dave Chappelle speaking up against the affordable housing in his city, I don't blame him, because we had to do that where I live at recently. Yeah. Late last year, where I live at, nice, quiet area. We all know each other. They wanted to bring.
You live around white folk. Let's just keep it real, Danny. You live around white folk.
Yes, I do. Yes, and I love it. They wanted to bring affordable housing, in the neighborhood, and we said hell to the no. Rebuild their community up for them. Don't bring them here, because that's going to depreciate the home value. So these are homeowners here.
It's going to affect your comps. And
crime. We want our homes to constantly appreciate, which it is. So it's going to devalue the neighborhood. So keep them, where they're at, and just rebuild there. So yes, I stand by Dave Chappelle.
Okay. So the real Dana, your website. Let me pull this up right now, because you're so busy. I was trying to hold on a second. Promote your platform. Is it therealdana.com?
Therealdananetwork.com. I do have like a flyer. It has a judge on it, but I can send it to you as well. But it's therealdananetwork.com.
There it is. Looking good.
Yeah. Do you know how to share the screen yet or no?
I think so. Don't you have a wrench to be in my live chat? You should.
No, you never gave me one.
Well, hang on a second. Let me go to your YouTube channel. But go ahead and talk and promote while I.
Dana is out of her mind. She definitely punched on Shampoo when they was by each other. She's a wild woman. She flirt with Judge Joe Brown when he be over there. Star said give Judge Joe Brown a big old kiss. I bet she got all of the energy. Shout out to them old cougars. I call them jaguars because she above auntie age. Let's go ahead and get her the F up out of here, though. Shout out to the Real Dana. The Real Dana has her own channel and show and all of that. But I want to see her again with Star because it used to be Star, Shampoo, number 9. When they was all together, that was great fun. I had a lot of laughs with them. But speaking of Shampoo and number 9, they're not with Stara, but here they are together. Little flashback. Want to see them? We saw Dana. Let's go ahead and see Shampoo. And number 9. Let me see. Shampoo and number 9. Number 9 is Shampoo. They are not on Stara, but they are together. Let's look at them together one more again. Number 9 and Shampoo.
He said the Uvalde cops did the right thing.
That's not what I said.
Not going in there.
That's not what I said.
That's
not what I said. That's not what I said, Shampoo. That's not what I said, Shampoo. That's not what I said, Shampoo. That's not what I said, Shampoo.
What did you say?
I said that they had to follow a protocol and do a tactical situation. And what they were doing was trying to survive. They went in there, the dude shot, they sat back, which means they waited for SWAT to arrive, the correct tactical people, and they came up with the solution to get that, to shoot that kid and get in there.
That wasn't tactical.
Maybe they took too long. Maybe they took too long, but that is not like you can't tell officers to go in there in a tactical situation. You call the SWAT team.
This was an active shooter. This was an active shooter situation, which they admitted.
John Rambo,
which they admitted that they've been trained on. Admittedly, that they've been trained on active. The Uvalde Police Department admitted.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
They've admitted that their squadron has had active shooter training. This was on CNN.
What's the training?
And this was on CNN.
Training?
They've been trained
what's the training? The
training
training
been trained to respond.
In a tactical situation, secure the area and call the SWAT. That might be fucking training. You fucking imbecile. Like you don't know trained. You never been to a training exercise. You don't know. You cannot just put this statement out and say that. The training might be when you see shots fired. If you're in the line of fire, retreat from line of fire and call the proper team. Like that might be the training. Secure the area, which they did. Keep the fucking one line out and one line in. Keep your guns drawn. That might be the training. It's just a simple thing. They cannot go in there when a nigga has an AR with fucking pistols. They need a proper tactical team to do their job. Maybe they didn't do it fast enough. That might be the case. But
they stayed out in the hallway.
Protocols, whatever they doing. If their protocol is wrong, then their protocol is wrong. But they didn't fucking. They have to. You can't tell officers to go in there in a tactical situation that the SWAT team is supposed to have handle. It's a hostage situation. The fucking regular beat police that walk the street are not gonna go in there guns blazing. You sound dumb.
He said, "Why would the police go in there to get shot at? They should stay out."
Got shot at, and they retreated, and then they secured the area and waited for SWAT.
Okay, now let him.
It took long. I'm not denying that the fact that it took long. They probably was doing other shit, but that's their training, bro.
Okay, so let
say they didn't do what they had to do.
Okay, let them respond uninterrupted.
Because you think it's a racial issue, you want to talk like this.
No, let them explain uninterrupted. Go ahead, number 9.
Now here's what really happened.
Here's what really happened. After I saw it.
Now the chief. Now here's what really happened. Now the chief of police, the commissioners said it themselves that they were trained to assess the situation, like you said, which they did. They were trained to enter facilities,
which they did.
Find active shooter and neutralize the situation.
With pistols when he got an AR.
And neutralize the situation. They've been taught.
Beat officers that walk the street. This is what you're telling me.
He said it himself. They've had various active shooter training, meaning when you get to the active shooter, how to respond as law enforcement. Because what if you walk in and the shooter's standing right there? Do you assess it? Do you stop and pull back? Like, what do you do?
He was shooting through the fucking door.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is they were taught various scenarios in active shooter training.
So they have so you're telling me that beat officers have the equipment to break down a locked door and bust it open with tactical gear and shoot the guy. This is what because that's what they did. So you telling me that beat officers who just were walking the perimeter, got the call and ran in, they did because that's what they are, Shampoo. Those are the people that came on the scene first. You're talking about first responders that came on the scene. You're not talking about SWAT team that came with the tactical gear. That came after the fact, Shampoo. After
go in. The SWAT team didn't go in.
Yeah, they took too long. I can agree with you on that.
They still ain't going.
But I'm talking about the regular officers that secured the perimeter before the SWAT team came. They did what they had to do.
No. They didn't do what they had to do. They did not do what they had to do.
I'm not arguing about this no more. Y'all are
they did not. They knew it because
police officer in here,
and they knew they didn't do what they had to do.
Want to be John Rambo, and y'all would never go in there. Y'all would never save the kids. All the kids probably would have been dead if it was y'all. So just
Actually, there were parents that wanted to go in there that had firearms and were told to hold back. Maybe they could have saved.
Look at what you're saying, man.
Maybe they could have saved. Maybe they could have done a lot more.
Professionals go in there. Let the parents.
The professionals. What did the professionals do? They did nothing. The professionals did absolutely nothing. So let someone that has a firearm that can go in there and assess the situation and handle it.
Is the situation still going on? Let me ask you, is the situation still going on? And eventually somebody did something, right? Maybe it took too long. Maybe they did it wrong. Maybe they but they did something. And from what I saw, the initial officers who are not fucking trained, I don't give a fuck what you think. They're beat officers. They have fucking uniforms on. They're not trained for that situation. They're not ready for that situation. Through the fucking door. They trying to neutralize. They trying to save kids, not fucking cause more problems.
He acts like they was sitting,
bro. Stop.
Okay, you stop. Listen,
you put yourself in that situation, and then you call me, my nigga. Then we see what you're gonna do. I'm gonna say, go in there, shit. Bun blazing. The kids, go save the kids. Go kill yourself. You stupid, man. You're gonna put more people in harm's way. Let the fucking people who are trained to do it.
You think you police force talk like that?
Fuck I don't never want to be a cop.
Active shooter training.
I never want to be a cop. Never. No.
And what you talking about?
But you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You swear you John Rambo. You gonna go in there guns blazing and save kids.
I'm listening to the police. I'm listening to what they said. They said
what did they say?
And we didn't do nothing. They said we were trained for this and we chose not to do nothing. We chose to put hand sanitizer on our hands.
That's what they said, Shampoo. Stop it, bro. Stop it. No, stop it. Are they saying sorry to the families and trying to save face? Or are they saying they didn't know what the fuck? I didn't know what we was there. Nobody know what the fuck to do. That's not what they're saying, bro. They're trying to save face and trying to show the family some fucking sympathy.
They knew that they could have had a more effective way to respond. That's why
I'm not disagreeing with that, though. That's not what I'm disagreeing with. What I'm disagreeing with is y'all telling the beat officers who first came on the scene to run in there and kill this guy.
Absolutely.
They had no fucking training.
They had training. They had training for it. You're wrong. Because it was admitted that they did on national television that they were trained to neutralize shooters, police officer, beat cops.
Yes, they can neutralize a shooter that they can see. If the nigga's shooting through the door, you don't know where he's at. He's in a locked room. That's a hostage situation. That's not a fucking active shooter. He's walking down the hall situation. That's a hostage situation at that point. He locked himself in the room with the kids. He got the gun. He's shooting through the door. That's a different situation. That's not a fucking active shooter situation. That's a hostage situation. He changed the dynamics. The dynamics change, bro. There's a reason why you watch people in bank movies fucking sitting there for hours as the bank robbers are there. Because niggas need a tactic. They need a fucking team to go in there, tactical training, SWAT, which it is. Like stop, man. Yeah. Special weapons and tactics. That's what the fucking name is, bro. Guess what?
Try to get in. Go ahead.
Officer of the law. Stupid.
Guess what?
Done. Thank you, number 9. Next topic, bro. Stop talking about this shit. It's stupid. It's dumb. What y'all saying?
Guess what?
Get a fucking badge. Get somebody with a fucking badge and a gun and tell me and let them tell me what they did wrong. And that's it. I'm done, my nigga.
Guess what? During Sandy Hook,
niggas that don't know shit.
During Sandy Hook, the cops that took out that kid were beat cops. They were not SWAT team.
Was he behind a closed door with kids?
During Sandy Hook, they were beat cops.
A closed door locked with kids.
I don't know what he was behind.
Exactly.
But they were. My point is, they were trained for active shooter response.
There's certain situations that they cannot fucking do. They have to assess a situation, bro.
Get the pervert news.
Every cook don't know how to cook fucking burgers the way another cook burgers, my nigga. That's different shit. What are we talking about? Gordon Ramsay is Gordon Ramsay for a fucking reason. He cook different than these niggas. The SWAT team and the beat officers are two different people.
He makes him
two different lines of training, my nigga.
You know what he's saying? That them cops was sitting there eating Jersey Mike sandwiches. And they didn't know what to do.
Shout out to the shout outs. This is a small moment with Shampoo and the guy from Queen Flip show. I forget dude's name. What was this show called? Pooh and Shammy.
What did that hat say? Oh, come on with this shit. You taking up where King Face left off.
Oh.
Come on. If you're gonna talk like that, you should be laying down.
You should be bending over.
You get it? No. Oh God, what'd you say?
Bend over, take it.
Oh no,
brother.
Brother, hey, brother. Do you think you were better at it than King Face? Go.
Well, King Face was his own persona.
Rest in peace. Made it to the White House.
Rest in peace. White House. You remember that?
He did go to the White House.
He was cheesing from He's like, woo, I done made it.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. Oh, come on.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. What does that got to do with anything? He made it to the White House. He was happy, remember?
He did.
Wasn't he extra happy?
He was with the Trumpster. They were together.
Yeah, but he just touched his shoulder and kept going. Remember that?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
What's that?
The Sesame Place.
Oh, I want to ask you something too.
Sesame Place was seen being racist towards black children. How you feel?
Was it racist? Was it racist?
It was racist. They would not hug the black kid. They hugged the white kid right before.
That shit was crazy, man.
If you watch the full video, that person in that
hang on. Let me say.
Go ahead.
If you watch that full video, there's like a 35-minute video, and they show that individual walk by a bunch of white kids, did the same thing. A bunch of little Hispanic kids did the same thing. Mm-hmm. Now they only showed you like a 3-minute video. That video, 25 to 30 minutes.
Where did you find this 30-minute video of your lie that you're talking
about? They always want to cause some kind of racial contentious dilemma, which is not there.
You know what? I somewhat kind of agree with and the reason why I agree with number 9.
30-minute video, Shampoo. He's lying.
No, I
There's
don't know.
30-minute. What do you mean it's not a 30-minute video? It's online.
Can you send it to us?
Yeah, send it over.
But they do that.
I
I
always say that to fucking negate the fact that it don't exist. It's not online. You didn't watch it.
They
You're a
showed
liar.
whatever video was being showed earlier. They showed this individual in the.
I watched 4 clips. I watched 4 clips of different Sesame Street because my daughter loves Sesame Street. I watched 4 clips of different Sesame Street characters, not the same character, different ones ignoring black kids.
But why is that?
Different angles, different places, different kids.
Well, maybe he thought.
Why is it racist? Why is
that's fucking racist, bro? When they hugging the white kids and then the black kids, they just shoo them off and keep walking.
That's not true.
That's fucked up.
But maybe
when I went
to
Disneyland,
maybe Elmo thought they was asking him for money. Nah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Black people love using the race car. Why?
Sometimes because it's true. Stupid.
Yeah, but black people not putting that out. I think it's white liberals.
White liberals put that out
I don't
too.
think it's black people. I don't think it's black people with the anger. I think it's more or less white liberals.
It was Kelly Rowland.
This guy asked why.
Good morning, Joy is real. What's going on, Uncle Tom?
Why does black people point out racism? Who else is
Kelly
getting
Rowland.
racism toward? Like, what are you talking about right now? The
Kelly
man,
Rowland.
a man just got exonerated for the killing of Malcolm X, and now he's suing. We still in the fight, my nigga. Like, what are you?
What fight? What fight? What fight, sir?
For racism. It's still here, bro.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
I don't think he ever experienced racism. Have you ever experienced racism?
I've been robbed. I've been stabbed. I've been beat up. I've experienced a lot of fucking dilemmas. So life is not a box of chocolates. There's things that happen in life.
That's not what anybody's saying. Though.
Well, I'll just be honest. I've always said this, and I don't, on my everyday life, I don't experience racism. I really don't.
My question is, what is racism? What is it?
What is it? Probably have and you don't even know.
Racism.
What is it?
Racism is power. Is not so much race. It's a power struggle. It means that some people have power over another.
That's not what it means.
What does racism mean? There is a. Let me Google it.
Do you know? You can Google it all you want. Do you know where the term? Do you know where the term racism actually originated from?
Were the Sesame Street characters being racist?
No, they were not. No, they were not.
You out here.
Where was it originated? Where? You gotta tell me.
By a Bolshevik revolutionary by the name of Leon Trotsky during World War I, during the rise of communism, during the rise of Marxism. He was one of the first people to use that term racism to bypass the nationalists in the European countries that did not want to encourage the rise of communism. They were nationalists. They didn't want certain people in their nations pushing this Bolshevik ideology. So he used the term racism to subject these nations to scrutiny because they were nationalists and they were pro their nation. That's where that term really originated from. So that term is a very seedy term. It's a term used to combat things that people see that doesn't fit their agenda. The term racism is it's not what you think it is. It's really not what you think it is. The term racism.
It's supposed to silence the
That's what it is. Because you have to ask yourself, what does it really mean? Power? Who does LeBron James not have any power? Does Oprah Winfrey not have any power?
You're naming people, but
there's a lot of
racism as well.
What does that mean? What does that mean, though? What does that mean?
Had fucking get out nigger on his fucking house written.
Yeah,
that's racism. Stupid.
I think he wrote that in his show.
All right.
How do we know? How do we know? Did you know? Are you aware
on their own fucking $5 million house? Like, what are you talking about right now?
Listen, just listen.
Are you aware?
You know how they knew that he wrote that because it's the same penmanship on one of his checks.
So
I'm
So-
baffled that you're agreeing with number 9.
I'll just kidding. No,
The
I know.
question-
Tired of this. We and number 9, I think you would agree, because I usually ain't think like this. We gotta stop letting people create our narrative. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have to get past the slavery talk and all of this stuff. Just like we can't go forward.
I'm not talking about slavery. I'm talking about today, my nigga.
Oh, Larry, hell no, now
This book. This book.
You agreeing on, Shampoo. You agreeing with this?
This
nigga.
book.
Yeah.
This book will teach you. Hold on. This book will teach you that racism is a fallacy. This whole idea of racism is contrived, it's constructed, and it's.
Let me ask you a
This
serious
book.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have any hopes and dreams? Because I just want to see what white people are going to shut down for you. Do you have any hopes and dreams? Do you try to excel in anything other than being a fucking regular person?
Sir,
do you try to excel? Do you try to push your way to?
I have. Listen, we all have to strive for things in life. I want to strive for the best for myself. I want to continue to strive for a livelihood. But I want to ask you this: what have you been held back for not succeeding in life that you went for, whether academically?
It's not about not succeeding. It's certain things that are fortunate more, that are blessed more for white people than it is for black people.
No, like what?
Just wait, stop. Just plain and fucking simple. When we have a podcast, me and Shampoo have a podcast, and we've been going on for 2-3 years, it gets a certain place quicker in black communities, and white people have more community, right? If the two white guys have the same type of podcast, it'll excel to a different level than us, just because they're white. Howard Stern and Shampoo, I see them on the same fucking level. But you would say Howard Stern
isn't white.
You would say Howard Stern is the greatest of all time. But Howard Stern
isn't white.
Shampoo. But Howard
Stern isn't white.
goes to Shampoo.
He's Jewish.
Howard Stern isn't white, sir.
Oh, now you're
He's
talking
not
Jew.
white, sir.
That was Jewish. That's a form of racism too.
Howard Stern isn't
too. He ain't a nigga.
Okay, it's a Jewish. If you want to talk about Jewish supremacy, I'm all with you.
Oh, so racism exists with Jews and other people, but it don't exist with blacks and other people.
Listen, stop talking about Jewish people. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, that'll be a reason for them to ding me or ping me or some stuff. We got 36 people in the building. Let me look at the likes again. We got 36 people and 24 likes. Can that other 12 people hit the like button? Like, comment, subscribe, support the channel, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Only if you're enjoying yourself. If you're not enjoying this, then don't worry about it. But if you're enjoying yourself, support the channel. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. There's nothing like a man who lets you rest in your feminine energy. Away. When divesting goes wrong, the death of Ashley Janae. Ashley Janae, every day black men wake up and find new ways to embarrass us. That's her tweet. Black Ron blames black women for EJ. EJ is Magic Johnson's daughter. Let's go look at this for 1.27 seconds. Crimson Cure talked about it. Crimson Cure talked about it for an hour and 26 minutes, but let's go check out this. Shout out to Shampoo and number 9. Shampoo is now on Anton Daniels' channel. I believe that show is called Room 9. Let's do this though. Stop this and go check out this conversation right here. She got, oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Get some sound popping off. Make sure we bring it on the Scarizine. Here we are. And let's go.
Black woman, swirler, loses her life in Africa, Tanzania. And this comes one day after she gets engaged to her boyfriend. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment. Tommy Sotomayor reacts to her viral tweets. It gets touchy. Let's go.
I'm Tommy Sotomayor. More posts have been coming out about Little Miss Swirly Pants, who found herself hanging from that noose. I know y'all are.
What did you say?
I know y'all are.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get away with the Tupac, come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, come look, see. What we have here now? Do you want to ride or die? We see Donovan Short in this. We see Melanin Legacy. We're looking at a tweet that says, there's nothing like a man who lets you rest in your feminine energy. And then we see everyday black men wake up and find new ways to embarrass us. We're not going to be able to look at this. Because of the Tupac. Listen.
Saying, why do you keep talking about it like this? It's not a funny thing to discuss. Let me tell you.
So we're going to move over. We can't look at it because of damn Tupac in the background. So we'll go check out Crimson Cure's version, talking about. Let's go get Crimson Cure's version. Crimson Cure. Talking about Ashley Janae. Let's do this. Let's do this. Shout out to Crimson Cure.
Or they live around them, it is a more of a likelihood that they would be attracted to them and possibly marry them. That's not what a divester actually is. A divester is a subgroup of Black women who specifically target white men. Okay? And they are usually against Black men. There's an even smaller subgenre of Black men that feel the same, such as, I forgot the young man's name, who got deleted by his snow bunny wife, and she got to walk away scot-free as well. he was, you know, his internet track record was brought up, and how badly he spoke about Black women in general, and how much of a pedestal he was putting his woman on, wife on, who was white. And so all of this stuff is in the minority for both men and women. It's not a majority. However, it is present. Okay, it is present. And the divested women get more of a focus because they have decided to come to social media and make content about it. Okay. And so they get more attention about it. Okay. And so they get online to speak badly about the collective of Black men, how Black men are subpar, how Black men are not meeting the mark, and they have so much trouble with Black men, and basically how unworthy Black men are and how dysfunctional they are, and their inability to carry a functional relationship where they're the provider and they're the leader and things like that. So divester content is at its core bed wench content. So these women are not merely meeting white men by chance and happening to fall in love with them. They are actually targeting white men, putting white men in general on a pedestal, promoting to other Black women who listen to their content that they will be able to, quote unquote, rest in their femininity when they get a white man, and, you know, they'll be able to live this dream life. And those who make content about it often perpetrate as if being with a white man automatically means that he's wealthy and that you're going to be able to take all these trips and that you're going to be able to do all of these things. The reality is much uglier than that. Much worse than that. So they mix bed wenching with gold digging and sprinkle stuff. So not only are they targeting white men for the so-called status of Mr. Cartwright, they are also targeting them for their supposed wealth. Okay, it's deeply embedded bed wench culture. Okay, and that whole dynamic. Oftentimes, these women will speak very badly about Black men in general and all of these sorts of things. Okay. So now, this type of content is the type of content that Miss Ashley Janae was popularized for on TikTok. Okay. Just to give you a little bit of an example about the kind of content that she typically did, I'm gonna make it full screen. Okay, these are some pin. He can't take care of you like. That's her most recent. I'm gonna mute some of these with music. These are just her this one is pinned, and then there are some more recent ones just before her untimely death. All right, so this is her as a little kid. It says, me at 5 being told by Barbizon that I'll never be a model because I'm too short and chubby. So then she goes on 20 years later and shows how she entered into the modeling space. Okay. Video vixen space. Okay, this is her. This is her. All right. So this is what it is, okay? This is her guy. This is the guy that she was with when she met her demise. This is Joseph McCann. That is his name. You got to beware of the white men that want to make content with you, divester content with you. I'm going to speak on the problem with it. Okay, the perfect heel doesn't exist. So she's gotten these lubricants. So what I want y'all to get from this is the type of content she's making. like she's rich, she's wealthy, she's living the high life, she's living this fantasy life. Okay. Now, she wants to try to perpetrate as if this man that she has is funding this lifestyle. He's not. He's not. She's funding her own lifestyle. These are gifts that she's buying herself from her career modeling and also social media money. Okay. So all of these things, this is like half cap. It's all cap. The cap part is, oh, this man is treating her this way. When oftentimes these women are funding these entire relationships, these men typically don't have well-paying jobs, and they are not the wealthy ones in the relationship to begin with. She's paying for him. The Mr. Cartwright that they are getting is a Pookie. He's a Pookie. This and no stress. So she's trying again. Okay, she's, you know, in these tropical areas, these beautiful places. All right, how life sounds when you left Mr. What You Doing for Mr. Be Ready at 8. That did not age well. Okay, this is her most recent content.
Yeah, Uncle Tom, the lady name is Ashley Janae. Ashley Janae.
How can we ever explain this feeling to a man? She's unwrapping a Chanel bag. Okay. She's quote unquote in Korea trying these, you know, exotic foods internationally. This is okay. So this is the type of content that she's doing. Okay. This is divester content. This is divester gold digging content. This is what it often looks like. They're so-called lifestyle content influencers and all that kind of stuff, trying to perpetrate like everything that they do is so wealthy and so wonderful. Okay. Pretty girl. But okay, this is
Yeah, she beautiful. She'll be 29 in 9 days. Beautiful young lady.
her at 20 and then okay. Now, this video was actually interesting. I'm not going to play the sound. It's unimportant. Okay. Just to give you an idea of who we're talking about. That's the type of content that she make and had been making up until her death. So now it's a lot to ply through. So I'm not going to waste too much time with my commentary. I'll give the commentary as we go. This right here is a screenshot of just 2 of the tweets that have resurfaced in light of her death. She's saying there's nothing like a man who lets you rest in your feminine energy. Then she tweeted, every day Black men wake up and find new ways to embarrass us. Us meaning Black women. Now I want y'all to take a real good look here, because this is the most lengthy. This is the most lengthy one.
Let me see. Hollywood Unlocked. HU Ashley Janae parents and their spouses say it's very odd. Her fiance Joe McCain called them 11 hours after finding her unconscious and then went missing in action.
This is the most lengthy one. Y'all are going to stop playing with Mr. Cartwright. He don't like y'all. These men do not like and they specifically don't like divestors. Oh yeah. And he the number one suspect. So now what ended up happening was apparently she's been with this man about a year and a half. And they recently just took a trip to Zanzibar. Zanzibar, is it? Zanzibar.
It looked like it said Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe.
Tanzania. And this was supposed to be for her 31st birthday. So she left with him out of the country to celebrate her birthday. They're going on safari trips and they're recording it and blah, 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 blah. On one of the clips, he is seen getting down on one knee and proposing to her. She appears to be very happy about it. Okay. Next thing you know, day or two later, she's found unconscious in the resort hotel room and brought to a hospital nearby where she was pronounced deceased. And very little information has been trickling out from Zanzibar, from the hotel staff, little bit from police, little bit from the authorities there, saying that the few hours before they found her unconscious, that her and her new fiance had a very bad falling out or some type of altercation, to such an extent that the hotel staff had to separate them, as in she was in one room, they put the guy in another room. Okay. Mr. McCann, her fiance, is being very hush mouth. He is not answering any news outlets.
Yeah. One way to enter the layer, y'all. Y'all know how it go. It's a routine thing, man.
Come on in.
Play, it's always a treat when players leave.
What's going on, Tom?
Well, I haven't watched Crimson Cure in like forever, but are they saying that he killed that girl?
They're suggesting it.
So right now it's all allegations until they have actual evidence.
All allegations.
So they putting the shit. So she's putting it out like it is a fact.
Well, the allegations.
Well, not the way she's speaking.
She's saying like it's listen, when they decide to get rid of you, they know how to spread you all over the city and then go out into the woods and go, Ashley. Ashley.
That I agree with.
Nobody else that do that.
Yeah, sure. Well, there's a lot of people that do that. That's just the nature of the game. I mean, hell, a black woman faked that she was kidnapped for days, remember? And then they had a little Mexican said he was kidnapped for 15 years or some stupid shit like that. So
you believe him?
Hell no, I didn't believe him.
There you go.
But that's my point. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said before, these interracial relationships. It is what it is. You said hit and miss with things. I mean, it is what she obviously didn't get he didn't get vetted by the father, I would say. I mean, or maybe he did. I don't fucking know. She said the parent. They were talking about the parents, wasn't it?
Yeah, that he made a phone call to him after she was gone so many hours, and now can't nobody reach him.
Mm.
So I mean, that's something. Why are you in hiding?
Because they know they're gonna instantly blame him.
Well, they instantly blame the boyfriend or husband in all these situations first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. I don't know why he wouldn't hide. I ain't gonna fucking dick hole a nigga. But I ain't gonna say it's not suspicious in the motherfucker. It's suspicious in the motherfucker. For real.
And when you know that the boyfriend or the husband is always going to be the first choice, that's number one reason why you shouldn't be hiding.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
But we here now.
Yeah.
They also say our girl Tiffany Henyard is not a liberal no more. She's a conservative now.
She said she a Republican. That's what she said. Hey, it is what it is. That's why I say I'm not none of these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers let these motherfuckers in all the time. That shit crazy to me. So it is what it is. I ain't gonna be mad at her. Congratulations on becoming the next grifter.
That's what it's all about. I gotta figure out a way to grift. I need some damn.
I'm telling you.
Everybody else is get winning. I'm in this bitch trying to do the right thing, and it is working horribly for me.
Oh, I was agreeing with you with the whole Jay Prince shit, and he don't know what the fuck he talking about. He just be talking. Most of our slang or ebonics, wherever you want to come from what was it, Southern Europe or some shit. It's not our culture. That's literally their culture.
The pants, the whole everything. Yes.
Yeah. Most people don't understand it because they don't do any type of looking into it.
Like Thomas Sowell, they think Thomas Sowell's a piece of shit, so they don't want to listen to him.
Yeah. I don't know how they and at the end of the day, Beans did agree with you, so yeah. You know, he be capping for these motherfuckers all the time. I was surprised that he agreed with you.
But what's crazy to me is I don't understand why Jay Prince wouldn't be talking, since he talk all that black stuff. Why wouldn't we have been talking some African language?
And
then the stuff that's pushed forward is pushed forward by the larger culture. So they made that music be what you think it is. If they didn't support it and back it up, it's nothing. NWA was some counterculture shit. That wasn't what original rap was. Original rap was all 5% and religious stuff. All the songs ended with peace.
Yeah, and it was more conscious than anything.
Pro-black stuff from the beginning.
Yeah.
Said, oh, we got to stop that. So then they got NWA in them and pushed that. They pushed that. And NWA in the beginning didn't call it gangster rap either. They called it reality rap. So when they say all these things, they all have a birthplace, and you can see the birthplace of them all. Most rap came from New York. Most New York rap was religious and pro-black. And then around about 1988, we flipping that. Back then, it was about corrupting the men, and now it's about corrupting the women. So the majority of women are being pushed right now. So your Cardis, your Nicki Minaj's, your what's her name, Glorrillas, and all of them getting all the money pushed behind them because they're promoting hoe culture.
And all that is a form of fucking white goddamn feminism.
Industry is hoe culture.
Yeah, it's just white feminism saying, "Hey, hoes, go out there and be a hoe for us." Go out there and fight our battle for us. And, you know, as niggas do, you know, we gonna do it.
So yeah, I be on these panels. I be listening for a minute, but I be like, why ain't nobody saying nothing? Why are y'all just acting like Jay Prince is saying some real stuff? I don't know. We gotta support him. We gotta understand where he's coming from. He just saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
He says everything. The man literally said he was a baby mama. He said it.
And he also said he wants to take cues from the white man. So I don't know how they don't listen to that part of what he's saying. He like he said plenty of times, he much not motherfucking take anything from black men. He wants to get it from the white man. So in other words, he says he going back to that old baby mama culture, just like a black woman that's underneath the EBT family. They want shit from the white man.
He a divester.
Mm-hmm.
He trying to get him a white man.
That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. I said that shit last year, or probably either last year or the year before. He said he wants to be a white baby. I mean, wants to be a white. He wants a white man. He taking all his information from a white man. Ain't wrong with it. Do what you do, man. I ain't gonna be mad at you.
Let me see what American Tradesman is saying. He has flame, one finger up, a sleepy face, and 2 puffs of smoke. All you have to do is rebrand like everyone else. What you did is stayed in your bag, and it's not catching. I like your show, but it's time to rebrand like everybody else and bubble.
I got
shout outs.
I'm not wrong. Everyone done rebranded a couple times. Hell, Angry Man done rebranded like 3 or 4 or 5 times. Let him sell it. I hear what he's saying.
I see Angry Man in a few places. I see him over there on Cell Channel. I see him on Trey the Truth channel. I see him on Risky. He move around other than this show, but I think he said everything and the opposite of the same thing. Stuff against stuff he said.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
time. Bodie Wilder.
You got to do what you got to do, I guess.
Yeah.
American Tradesman. You said rebrand. That I'm doing the same thing. I guess. At the end of the day, I think the stuff has been good. It's not that. It's just, people like who they like. They mess with who they mess with. What up, Hola? Some channels, they don't even have to ask for nobody to support the channel. They just go over there and start paying them. I don't see no big change in Fatty. I see Fatty just got more bells and whistles. He's still doing the same show. And not only is he doing the same show, he's doing the same show every day. It's all relationship. He said about to start messing with politics, but for so far, it's been all be trad wife and what trad wife's supposed to do. But y'all really believe in the whole culture. It's been that the whole time he been here.
Mm-hmm.
So he ain't rebranded. Ali is still saying the same thing. He ain't rebranded. JP is kind of saying the same thing he's been saying the whole time. He ain't rebranded. So who is this rebrander you're talking about?
I was talking about Anger Man.
He
said he rebranded. I'm going on what his words were.
I can't tell. He's smoking a cigar in front of his barbecue grill outside, and sometimes he's in the studio.
Yeah.
My thing is still the same thing. I'm an old dude that was married, would love to be married again, just ain't going for the okie doke. I flirt out loud. That's about it. And hit y'all with a few jokes. Everybody be here kind of consistently. We get a couple of folks over here. The channel's just been back 1 month. Yeah, but I don't really know how to rebrand. All I know how to do is just keep on pushing forward. I'm not gonna get no younger. I'm not finna dye this beard. I'm gonna be falling asleep when every night. It is what it is. We here now. We are here now. Some of the folks that used to be royalty over here kind of lean back, but I still holler at them. And I think when I holler at them, they feel like I'm pressuring them, but I'm not. I'm just saying what's up. When I see Granville, I say what's up to Granville. When I see Hear Me Out, I say what's up to Hear Me Out. There's no pressure being applied. You're gonna do what you're gonna do when you can do it. It is what it is.
Absolutely, 100%.
But these young people, my goodness, y'all looking old and y'all checking up out of this place early. That's unfortunate to this beautiful young black lady did whatever she did to now be a story.
Yeah.
But she's a story now.
Well, that Christian Cure tell her that she shouldn't have divested, and because she divested is because the reason why she died. That shit to me is that shit is crazy work saying that shit. I don't give a fuck who he is.
Think it's diabolical, huh?
Yeah. Just because you saying just because a motherfucker divested and she got murdered because she was divested, it's crazy. That's
He is
crazy.
not speaking publicly at all about what may or may not have happened to Miss Ashley. And you know,
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
you don't find that suspicious? He's not talking. So what I'm going to show you is an interview being conducted, and there's a lot of slides. And I need you to not only listen, but to look at the visuals. These are her parents who have split up and are now with different spouses. But the black lady with the glasses is her mother, and the black guy is Ashley's father.
It looked like her mother's with a white man and her father's with another sister.
Ashley Janae died during a trip to Zanzibar earlier this month, and now her family is demanding answers. Ashley's final posts on social media were of her celebrating her birthday with giraffes in Tanzania, Africa, and getting engaged to her boyfriend, Joseph McCann. But there's a local report claiming initial investigations determined Ashley took her own life during the trip after falling out with her fiance just days after he proposed. Joining me now are Ashley's parents, Harry and Yolanda, and their spouses. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys.
Thank you.
So local authorities in Zanzibar initially said that Ashley took her own life, but you guys released a statement saying that her death was suspicious. What do you think happened?
Now, before we continue on, what do you see?
That's it. That is
The
wild.
two people in the middle are Ashley's biological parents. The two people on the outside are the new spouses of those parents. So the black, her father went and got another black woman. Her mother went and got Mr. Cartwright. So now we see where a lot of these ideas may have come from about what a white man it can do. About how much better perhaps a Mr. Cartwright is from a black man.
Diabolical.
Okay. That is mom's new man. I actually have not really seen that. I've seen on social media, more black women I have seen more black women, to be honest with you, having apathy about it and not a lot of sympathy for Miss Ashley. I mean, of course, it's going to be the hyena warriors who defend everything. But for the most part, I have seen black women be like, nah, this is some foolishness. Why was she over there with him? It was even black women in her comment section on other videos prior to her deletion that was telling her that man gonna do something to you. It don't look right, sis. It don't look right. He gonna be careful with him. He might do something to you. So I've actually not seen this overwhelming majority of black women who've been defending this. I've actually seen the opposite.
Let me ask you a question, Nidish.
Yep.
I've seen the opposite. A lot of black women.
Do you think she could have deleted herself?
I moved the wrong thing. I don't know. I do not know.
I'm with you. Could it be suspicious? Absolutely, 100%.
It doesn't make sense though if we looking at her tweets and the things. She sounded like she happy as all get out and then just zip. That's odd.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, okay. We're on the same page. It is kind of suspicious. All of it's suspicious. So yeah, I ain't mad at it.
A lot of time we be seeing it be their friends and everybody else getting them up out of here. Last time the girl in Mexico, that was her friends beat her to death.
True.
So yeah, I don't know.
All right. I was just wondering.
Like, the sentiment is we don't think she deserved to be deleted. It's not an enjoyment. It's not a haha. It's not funny. It's not a celebration of it or anything of the sort. The deletion is unjust. Period. Okay? Because if you don't want that woman, just leave her alone. You don't gotta murk her. Okay? So we're not saying it was deserved. Even in the black guy's case a while back, nobody's saying it's deserved. But there's more apathy about it. There's less sympathy over it. Because how many times are you going to watch that movie play out and you keep signing up to audition for it? How many times you going to get to the end credits to see how the movie ends and you keep auditioning for this same movie? This is where the apathy coming from. Because how long are you going to run that script? You don't see what's going on. We don't see the pattern. We don't see.
So she's saying these white men is getting them black girls up out of here. That's what she's saying. Her mind is made up. The only thing she did, I'm relentless. Come on, dog. Bye, Deborah Leonelli. Yeah, we moving forward from Miss Crimson Cure. Crimson Cure mind seems to be made up. A few people in the chat look like their mind is made up too. They deleted her. I don't know who the dummy is, but shout out to the shout outs. Let's see. Shout out to Crimson Cure. These YouTube streets is wild. They said that Crimson Cure is a mammy and a pick me and male identified and all of that stuff. The thumbnail is Jay Prince standing in front of a black house. that's on fire. Let's see. Let's move forward. We're gonna go from Crimson to the Pink Book. Stop Crimson. Move over to the Pink Book. Deborah Another
Pink Book lessons over here.
Yeah, the Pink Book lessons. That's what we're doing now. She talking about our good friend, Miss Tiffany Hinyard. Let's see, we got sound.
The Fulton County Board of Elections is meeting to discuss candidate Tiffany Henyard's qualifications for the May primary. It's a story we've been on top of here. Angelique Proctor in Fairburn with the afternoon's latest developments. Angelique?
Well, good afternoon to you, Tom. We are here at the Fulton County Board of Elections hub. They actually had a meeting this afternoon and made a decision to look into the residency of this very controversial candidate. She is Tiffany Hinyard, and like you said, we have done stories on her before. She was dubbed America's worst mayor by Newsweek and other publications.
I thought she was the super mayor, the Wesley Snipes, a mayor Oreo positioning.
She is quite charismatic, the former mayor of Dalton, Illinois, where she lost her re-election bid after allegations of lavish spending. Now, she immediately moved to Atlanta. She has since qualified to become a Fulton County commissioner here. She's interested in representing District 5.
Now, Fulton County, isn't that where what was that woman name that was prosecuting Young Thug? What's her name?
God dang it! She's still in the scene today. Miss Fulton County, who was sleeping with her the black dude.
Yeah. Starts with a W. The last name.
Bonnie Willis.
Fannie Willis. Fannie Willis.
It's Fannie Pack. Fannie Pack. Yeah. Fannie Pack Willis.
Angel Earth Love. I don't know what you're doing all this cussing for in the chat, Mo Business, but can somebody time Mo Business out for 5 minutes for all the cuss words? You're doing too much. Just 5 minutes.
Marvin Arrington held for so long, but the chair of the Fulton County Board of Elections says 2 electors and members of the public have raised questions about her residency. Now, Hinyard told Fulton County officials she has rented a house in the Chattering Springs subdivision in the southern part of the county.
In my last video, I told you Tiffany Tahoe was back, not running the south end of Chicago anymore. Remember, once before, she was boasting that she was the most powerful woman in the area. This time, she's attempting to take over Atlanta as she placed in her bid to run for Fulton County Commissioner of District 5, covering parts of Atlanta and southern parts of Fulton County, Georgia. And she's not facing anybody in the primary. She's ducking competition because she decided to switch parties. Yeah, the city girl mayor is no longer a Democrat. She turned into a MAGA Donald Trump supporter and Republican, which automatically gave her the fast track in that election because she would automatically win the Republican primary, guaranteeing her the nomination and solidifying herself as a candidate in the general election later this year. Well, 2 other candidates running for office, 2 other Democrats, they reported Tiffany. People are wondering how can she be qualified to run for office after she destroyed the village of Dalton as well as the township of Thornton. She destroyed everything. She just moved to Georgia last year, running from her failure in Illinois. So a lot of people, they're wondering how can this even happen? 2 candidates reported her to the Fulton County Board of Elections. And now that board, they had a meeting. And in that meeting, they voted to investigate Tiffany Teflon Tahoe. The investigation will reportedly involve her residency. Tiffany Tahoe claims she's eligible because she's renting a house in the county. It's been about 11 months since she had that lease with her married boyfriend while they skipped out on this black woman right here, and refused to pay her rent after Tiffany Tahoe deboed her way into this lady's rental house. The property taxes went up, so the woman had to increase rent. And although Tiffany and her married boyfriend, Kamal, although they made hundreds of thousands in salary between Dalton and Thornton Township and was scamming millions of dollars that would magically disappear, they made all this money, but couldn't afford the $100, $200 rental increase. We're talking about like an extra $200 to cover those taxes. A lot of those tax increases happening in the area due to the deficit Tiffany Tahoe created alone. They refused to pay the rent to this woman when she made that $200 increase. And instead of moving out, just like the bird she is, this flamingo stayed in this woman's property for months, racking up.
Not a bird, not a flamingo. What is happening? Looking like Lil Wayne, young Miami, taking in people munions. Hey y'all, look what we got going on. Is it dumb to follow the law? Am I the one that's tripping? Miss Tiffany Henyard is now now Republican with a MAGA hat. Whatever goes, I guess. Let's see.
I'm telling you, boy, it's easy to be a Republican. That's a new grift. What are we doing?
Hey,
motherfuckers didn't change their position on shit. They just know it's easy to get this way. And motherfucker, hey, if she gets voted in, hey, they get what they get. I don't care. It's phone counting, baby.
Hey, man. See, I'll go from Fonnie to Tiffany. And they both pretty much on the same page. I don't know if Tiffany was banging her security, head of her security, but she was an interesting character, all dressed in black. Let's see. Let's move forward. Talk about beauty. Beauty.
I want to say out loud, thank you everybody on the panel for agreeing with me. But the next thing I do want to say is that the part of the conversation that is being missed is that the currency was always men having wealth or being able to provide, women being beautiful and fertile. This is the patriarchy. That was always the exchange. What is happening right now is women are still beautiful and fertile, but less men can provide. So that is why now we're having these conversations where women are being gaslit into thinking that they are somehow not qualifying for these men when they always have and they always will. Women will always be valuable. Women give life.
Oh my God.
There's no way that a woman would not be valuable, right?
Hey, they all fine. They're gonna stay fine. What you saying on my guy to Unc?
Where do they get these? If men are still making more money than they are, how the fuck can they say that men can't fucking provide? That doesn't make sense.
Well, they're not looking to be provided for. They're looking for luxury. It's always was, and there always will be pageantry and vanity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you could have a roof over their head and everything else, but no, they want to take trips and go out.
Yeah, well,
if you can't provide them with luxury, that's what they mean by not.
That means you're not a provider because you're not giving them everything that they want, what they're requesting.
Yeah. She wants a G-Wagon. She wants to go to Nobu and Fogo de Chao and Ruth Chris. She doesn't want to eat any, she don't want to do none of the stuff her and her girlfriends do. She wants you to elevate her, just like when we saw earlier about the girl with the white man. No, it's not just I have a white man. It's that now we're taking trips, and, fancy clothes, and I got Tiffany jewelry, and blue boxes and red bottoms, and that's what it really is.
Shit, it don't mean nothing.
Like, she just is. A woman brightens a room. She turns a house into a home, according to all these are all talking points that I hear men say, right? A woman is born with her value, a man has to earn his value. All these things. What we're not acknowledging is women are still beautiful and fertile, less men can provide. That is why so much of these conversations are happening, because quite literally what y'all are doing is trying to neg women into thinking we're less beautiful and less valuable so y'all can qualify for us, because there's less men who can. So these conversations, like this whole who's more delusional, y'all are delusional because you are trying to uphold a system that you're crushing under, that you're failing in, that you cannot sustain. And so you're trying to gaslight and neg women into believing that we are somehow less valuable in currency when our beauty and our fertility is still where it needs to be. But y'all need to get your money up.
You left out chastity.
Thank you, Mont. Thank you. Things were said, whether
beautiful and fertile. That's it.
Yeah, I think what was said, and it's has some validity. Let me explain. Yeah. Let me explain. I was thinking about this the other day, so that's why it's interesting that you brought that up, right? Basically, the conversations are occurring because I don't think it's a lack of resources. I disagree with that point. I think the problem has become is that there's this illusion that women are actually valuable. I heard men say this on a panel the other day. Women are they just are. That's a lie. Women have always been functional beings. What you used to get from a woman was a woman who could sew, a woman who knew how to carve meat, a woman who knew how to actually create. Women nowadays don't know how to do some basic skills. They halfway can't get around without GPS or Google Maps. So
y'all can't weld.
So the issue is not so much that it's a lack of resources. I think that what's happening is that
welding
women have been
wasn't
carrying
a
on their value and kind of
skill that wow.
burn
Okay.
out their credibility.
Change a tire.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, wait, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Listen. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to respond, but just let them finish your thought.
Well,
I know the temperature's rising, but let them rock out. We got y'all. We gonna give y'all a chance.
I'm here to have a conversation. Yeah, thanks, Trev. I'm here to have a conversation because we can go back and forth on the modern advances that men have provided in order for both male and females to have the luxury of life that we have. But the argument still is going to be that, well, if you are valuable, current day, I would challenge that. What beauty does not make you valuable? I'm sorry. Beauty gets you in the door. Beauty opens up the opportunity for you to potentially be vetted and picked. What got you picked was your functionality. What got you picked is the fact that you knew your daddy and you actually had a family. That's what got you picked. That's not current day. Most women don't wear their natural hair. Most women are not virgins. Most of these heifers are overweight. Most of them are not that intellectual as they try to claim that they are. So the issue,
I think that's where you lose me. Why are they heifers now? Why are you angry at her? What you upset about?
Because it's that tit for tat thing they need to show that they still have their own bravado. I guess I don't fucking know what they're. Why are they making this shit hard? It ain't this fucking hard.
And I thought that black men love thicker women. I thought black men did not want these 135-pound, 5'6" people. I thought that they want, hips and tits. Fasting say he's spitting fire. No, he not. He be sounding a little.
really is that you're demanding that men continue to function and buy a product that's bad. It doesn't have very much of a fair exchange. And I think that's what's occurring more often than not. Then I'll add.
So the pronunciation is overweight, not overweight. And the pronunciation is precedence, not presidents.
I know how to speak. I know how to speak,
No,
man.
I
don't
don't.
need your
I
help.
think you're a little bit frazzled. True.
No, I'm not frazzled at all.
You're on the
I don't need your help.
table.
I don't need your
on
help.
the false table.
I don't need your help. I really don't. I'm glad you like to talk to me, but I don't need your help.
No,
I really don't. You said moments ago that you aren't the one that sets the actual, the landscape for being picked.
Yeah.
This is what you said. Yeah, I agree with you. So you should just relax. I mean, I don't need you to correct me. That's it. I'm not in school.
I'm still gonna correct you. It's not a matter of being picked. It's not a dating show.
No, I'm aware. You wouldn't qualify at all under no metric.
No. So pretty. Real quick. Did you have anything on? You had anything on his specific points that he made, or no?
I did, but then I stopped listening. Oh yes, I did. Okay, so here's what I have. So I love when you talk about men providing to where men and women do not have to do the things. But here's what you missed. You're saying women are doing less manual labor. Men are also doing less manual labor. There's quite literally, when we're talking about in the trades, the trade industry right now is begging for men to come and be qualified and certified to work in trade. And men are sitting at home online arguing about we're forgers and we're hunters and gatherers. And you're here instead of out there.
I said.
No, one second. You're here instead of out there forging and welding and chopping wood and doing all the things that y'all are supposed to be doing. So why in God's green earth, if you just said men have put us in a position where nobody knows how to do anything manual anymore, are you going to look at women and say our value is lowered? I would say that both of our value from a manual labor perspective has lowered, both men and women. And so my point still stands to where what I am saying is we are still beautiful and fertile. Y'all are not providing. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. Here's where we were at, according to you. Manual labor, beautiful sewing, welding, all the things. Men brought us down here because they created modern technology to where nobody knows how to do anything by hand no more. But we are still beautiful and fertile. Capitalism brought y'all down here.
Who's we?
So we.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
1 second. No, let me clarify because apparently y'all want a dog pile. We meaning me as a woman. Beautiful. Okay. So I know that it grinds your gears to hear me say that, Mont. But I'm talking about me and other beautiful women. That's what I'm talking about, boo. Okay.
Well, I was challenging your point when you said I never said anything about manual labor and there being an exchange. That's not what I said. What I said is that women used to actually provide a function, and that still stands true. Mont said chastity, which I agree with. It's not about manual labor. I said that technology has afforded men and women alike benefits, a different level of lifestyle. That's kind of hard to argue. So it's not about changing tires or going to chop trees. That's not the argument. The argument is that at a time when a man acquired a woman, he actually got something from her, past the way she looked. Women of today do not provide those same functions. They don't even provide, a non-traumatized perspective, because by the time you get them, they've had so many sexual experiences. They've done everything under the sun or whatever it may be. And that just...
Yeesh. Yeah. Those conversations are the same conversations also.
They make it so hard. I just don't. I guess I don't get it because I've been married for so fucking long that I don't see the bullshit that they go through or whatever. I just don't understand what the fucking problem is.
I don't believe they're going through anything.
I don't believe it either. I just think this conversation is old and played the fuck out, to be honest with you. I mean, what are they saying right now that everyone ain't heard at least 20 times, and especially in this space?
Nothing. It's all the same thing. That's the point. So when they say rebrand, no, they're talking about the same thing. Just with more bells and whistles.
And I don't even think the bells and whistles are new. The bells and whistles are still old too. shit that they're doing now, I was doing when I was gaming. So I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. So it's just more of the same. Hopefully, you know, people can enjoy the new talkers, but it's the same conversation. And me, I'm on a different page. To all of them that's going through all of that, well, they're not going through that, that's talking about all of that, you know, shout out to them. It's not, I hope it's not that. I think that women gonna challenge men and men gonna challenge women, and let's get along. Let's get in where we fit in. I'm more concerned about where the money reside. Shout out to that tight pants wearing Emmer Effer. But any last words, Uncle Tom?
Oh no, nothing. You know me. It's the same old good show, my brother.
Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody for coming through. But I'm gonna say what I always say at the end, and that's be great.
We'll shut this motherfucker down.
That's all, folks.